destroyed.
There.
Yippee!
Anyway, we'll get started now. Brief recap of last session. You all had been wandering around doing your own thing in the city during the festival, upon which a group of you tried to leave the city. Didn't work out so well. And then cracks started to appear across the ground as a large portal opened up, at least one that you could see, and started to spill forth big, mean, evil monsters. Ooh, spooky.
These cracks on the ground are rude.
weird.
It interrupted the party I was at.
That is
My
fucked up.
secret cult dealings.
You're gonna have to pay someone back for that. But
Yeah, you're the last person alive at the scene, so you get stuck with the bill.
He's going to assume someone else's identity. Maybe. That might be true.
Well, you never know.
But
Maybe.
the ground opened up underneath all of you as these cracks spread throughout the city and swallowed you whole. But before we get to that, we will move to Maggie. To what you were doing in the city before bad stuff. Excuse me.
Nice.
Thank you. This
Dragon's
concludes
breath.
Maggie's introduction.
It's efficient. I was
Maggie's
there,
character.
and then shit happened.
No, but for real. We will go to your introduction as... I will say that you would already have been in the city of Miasto with your previous companion having taken a nosedive in their health. But I will say that you, as you are, essentially ageless, would probably have just been stuck sitting thinking of what to do next. Not realizing, people passing before you, the city bustle, just essentially ignoring your statuesque form as you sit and think of what to do. And then eventually you start to hear a vacuous noise all around you, and you slowly open your eyes, and you see small little children dancing around, climbing on you, throwing things on you in some sort of festival game. What do you do?
What game is it that they're playing?
It seems like they're trying to climb to the top of your head and put a crown on you.
Is there any of the children that just look sad? Like they can't climb? Or disabled?
No disabled ones, but there are a few of them that look like they're too... Are there any fucking freaks in this crowd? But there do seem to be a couple that look too scared to climb.
Okay. Since I am now aware of what's going on, after being kind of zoned out, I'm going to...
For who knows how long?
Yeah. I'm gonna, gently, take the crown from one of the children, and then, slowly place them on the ground, and then put the crown on the littlest one and walk away.
As you begin to move, sort of caked on dust creaks as your joints move and just falls off of you, and all the kids immediately sort of stop what they're doing and just stare at you.
Wow.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm not gonna say a thing to them, not even gonna look at them beyond what I did. I'm just gonna keep walking away and just kind of take my hand and dust off my shoulder and pat off as much of it as I can.
And as you pull the crown, the little paper crown off and set it on one of their heads, they look up at you and smile and start laughing.
Oh, yeah. No, I'm gonna ignore that and just keep moving.
Yeah. Damn. And as you turn, you hear a sickening squelch of flesh.
Oh.
Did I step on one?
And you turn around and you see that the child that you placed the crown on is being skewered by some sort of vile creature, all red, dripping viscera.
No.
Maggie, you killed a kid.
I step on one.
Um.
I
Fuck.
think I think you picked who died.
Wow.
Good thing I chose the weak one. Now the strong ones will survive and know, and they can pass this on.
Okay.
That might be true.
Wow. One way to
That might be true.
rationalize. I like it.
But what do you do?
Is the kid like obviously like gonna die?
Oh, it's already dead. It's like a fucking like 6-year-old that got skewered by a spear.
Can I like try to like grab the spear and like pull whatever is attached to it closer to me?
Sure.
Okay.
Go ahead and roll me a athletics check.
Okay. Jesus.
As you grab the spear and try to rip this fiendish creature towards you, it just seems to stand its ground and not budge.
Okay.
And as you do that, you hear the rumble of the ground beneath you, and cracks start to appear under your feet.
Can I try to grab the spear again?
No.
Okay.
Is there anything else you want to try to do?
If I can't grab the spear, can I at least try to like jump off of the like area with the cracks?
Go ahead and roll me an acrobatics check. Yeah, as you jump from one area to another that seems to not have cracks, you just see that the entire street that you're standing on just starts to open up into a chasm. You
Oh,
barely manage to jump to an area that seems to be holding on for longer, but it's not going to hold.
Is there anywhere around that looks like relief, or can I look inside of the hole?
You can look
Like, can I
down
see
into
what's
the
underneath?
hole and you just see an abyss with flecks of red light sort of etching out from the cracks.
Okay, yeah, I want to.
The only other thing you see is that red creature that seems to be dripping viscera is clinging onto the side of one of the walls.
I want to kick him. I want to kick him into the hole.
Go ahead and roll me a melee attack.
A melee attack? Is it just like a fist strike?
Yeah, just like a fist strike.
Okay.
Yeah, you kick him in the head and he screeches and falls.
Bruh.
Beautiful. And the kids, they're dead, right? I'm
They all fell in
assuming.
the hole.
Yeah, I'm assuming. Since the kids fell in the hole, I'm gonna jump down into the hole.
Okay. And then you fall into darkness.
Love that.
Then we'll wake up. Ping, you'll go first. As you stand up amidst the clatter of bones and robes of the, we'll call them former associates.
Potential business partners. I already tried to search their bodies and found nothing of
Nothing
worth.
of note. I will say, do you have dark vision? I assume yes.
I have low light vision, I
You
believe.
cannot see at all. It is pitch black.
Let's see.
You have low light vision.
Yeah, I have low light vision. Now I'm looking to see if I have a spell to give me proper vision. I'm trying to see if I have anything that can emit light.
You're good.
Yeah, one moment. I
You have
don't.
prestidigitation.
That doesn't create light.
Can it not?
Nope. Simplest magic does
You
your
need
bidding. You
minor
perform simple
illusions for
magical
that.
effects for as long as you stand. Blah. Cook. Cool, warm, or flavor. Lift slowly. Make or create a temporary object of negligible bulk.
Okay.
Looks crude and artificial. Tidy cut. Oh, actually, wait. I could. Oh, it can't be used as a tool, weapon, locus, or cost a spell. So I couldn't make a match. And color cleaner soil. Yep. So I can't make light with that. However, I could potentially, if you allow it, do a flash of light by shooting a divine lance into the air from my ghost.
I'll allow that.
That so it will be directly up, just kind of like a quick flare to try to get an idea of what's around me.
As the light shoots up, you can track it for probably like a few 100 feet before it just eventually fizzles out into nothingness. Directly above you just seems to be the chasm that you fell in. You're not sure how deep it is or how long you fell due to you, well, falling so suddenly you had no time to count the seconds as you fell or anything. Mostly trying to not shatter on impact like potential business associates.
I spent all my effort to not die.
But seemingly you are fine. Around you, you just see there is a small, what you would best describe as a hallway. It's a relatively confined space, seemingly man-made brick mixed with cave structure. Not quite a ruin, but significantly old, you can tell.
I turn to where the divine lance shot out from my ghost, and I order it to lead me down that hallway and warn me if it sees anything of potential danger.
Gotcha.
And my voice clear annoyance, because it has dark vision.
Gotcha. Alright, as it marches down the hallway, go ahead and give me a perception check for the ghost. You can make one as well, but it will be at a -10.
Understandable.
God damn.
Ghost got a 10. And
This is an
then
echoey cave. He can't smell because he doesn't have that ability, and he cannot see. He is completely blind.
Yep.
Fucking hell.
I didn't do the -10 that I put in, so 6. So 10 and 6.
As you're walking down the hallway, you don't seem... You notice nothing.
Yeah.
The only thing you can hear is the echo of your footsteps bouncing off the walls. And the potential, like, shifting of your own robes. Your companion, however, cannot see anything that he would deem as dangerous. The only thing he relays back to you is that the hallway is, continuing to go straight, and that occasionally off the side there are sealed doorways.
If I could frown, I would at the doorways part.
Sealed as in they are bricked up, not that the door is closed and locked.
But the fact that there were doorways down here in the first place.
Mm-hmm.
Alright, well, gonna continue on.
Gotcha.
Going down the hallway.
As you continue on, Ben and Jalen,
Yay!
you both find yourselves coming to after seemingly being unconscious for some time. Both of you have dark vision, so you actually can see.
Yay!
But what you can see is, again, seemingly a hallway that stretches as far as you can see in either direction, with small buildup of brickwork sort of in this cave system that seems to have been carved out, either naturally or by man's hand, you don't know. But again, every so often you can see these doorways that seem to be bricked up by stonework.
I'll just stand up and look both ways. Is there any noise coming from a particular distance?
Give me a perception check.
Motherfucker. And so it begins.
Yes, you hear footsteps echoing from down the hallway.
Behind us?
Yeah,
Okay.
I'll just say from one
Oh.
of the directions.
Gotcha. Okay.
What you gonna do, Dragon Boy?
I'll
Yeah, what you gonna do, Dragon Boy?
I'll walk away from the footsteps.
Okay, you're gonna
And-
walk away
and-
from them.
Yeah, and be silent as I do so.
Go ahead and roll
Oh,
me a
yeah.
stealth check.
Fletcher, if it matters, I'd be using my fashionable walking cane while
Gotcha.
I walk.
Bro's got the pimp cane out.
AKA
And-
it's a staff.
Fucking
Alright.
ghost pimp. Goddamn.
Jolin,
And I don't
Ghost
say
pimp.
anything to Jen's
Sounds like a
character.
pretty good job.
as you get up and catch your bearings, Jolin, the dragon was around, and then you saw him start just walking off in a direction, and as he walked off, he just sort of slinked out of your sight, and you're not quite sure where he is anymore.
I'm gonna yell, "Hey, you forgot about me!" And
Hmm.
You hear someone ahead of you yelling, "Hey, you forgot about me!"
I don't say anything just yet because I am not aware of what affiliation is in front of me.
Fair enough. It seems to be a ways away still. Anyway, continue, John.
I know which direction he went though, right?
You vaguely saw him start walking ahead of you, yeah, and then it just seems in the darkness that isn't providing much light for you to see with. You were able to just lose him somehow.
I'm gonna just run in the direction that I think he went.
And as you run, Ben, you see him run past you.
I smirk to myself and just keep walking silently.
All right.
Do I see me running ahead of him? Do I see him when I'm running ahead?
No.
Oh damn! I was gonna yell at him. Okay.
He's using his dragon stealth.
Yeah, somehow. His immense bulk is hiding himself.
Is that a rock? What the fuck is that?
It's almost as if I'm hiding right in your peripheral at all times.
That actually would be horrifying.
All right, as you begin
Dragon
running,
shaped
Jolin,
barn.
go ahead and make me a perception check as you're running, Jolin.
Perception. Right. Oh no! Why is that? There we go. Haha!
God damn.
So you run past Ben and just keep running, and immediately you notice a few things about the area. One, as you're running, ping, from behind you, you hear someone sprinting.
Oh, that's
Jolin, two, you see someone walking with another person floating in front of them, and you sprint past them.
Oh.
Ben or Ping, you just see someone blow past you at full speed.
So he ran toward me and then past me?
He ran down the hallway, and then he came from behind you.
He came from behind me.
Interesting.
Okay.
Ben,
Mhm.
or Jolin and Ben. Jolin, as you blow past this other man, because I assume you're just going to keep sprinting for a minute,
Yep.
Mm.
you then see the dragon sort of slinking up against the wall.
Put full brace on, anime-esque, having dust
Yeah.
fly behind me, and I stop.
Yeah, as you stop, Ben, you know that he ran ahead of you. You watched him do it.
Hmm. Can I roll my first lore skill?
Let me check what it is real quick. And then a few other things that you saw as you were running, Jolin. You saw that same doorway that was bricked up, that seemed to be every, 20 or so feet. Not quite that, exact, but around there for that numeral. Sophie, you see that bricked up doorway. Few things you notice. One, you didn't notice beforehand in the darkness, but there seem to be crumpled piles of armor right in front of the doorway. 2 of them.
Oh, good.
Oh.
2, the doorway is just a normal stone brick doorway that has been bricked up, and there seems to be some sort of glyph in the center of it. 3, there are no sconces for any torches in this hallway, as if it was not meant to be lit up.
Hmm.
And then...
Hmm.
What a specific lore skill.
What? Isn't that what they're for?
That one is hyper specific.
Yeah, it is.
Um,
And is it applicable here?
I'll let you roll it, but I don't know how applicable it specifically would be.
Okay.
Interesting.
Usually it would be like paired with this, so.
Okay.
Wow.
Wow.
Well done.
Well, shit.
Apparently, it's
Well
really
done.
applicable.
Wow.
Dimension
apparently.
of time lore. Holy shit. All right.
So, this area that you're in right now, Ben, as you think about it for a moment, is probably has some sort of spell cast on it to loop a certain area.
Okay.
You're positive of that?
Okay.
And now, Jolin, continue as you stop next to the dragon.
I caught up to you, buddy. I saw some man running down there. I mean, walking down there. We should be aware of that. And also, the fuck is going on?
Why must you bother me with your incessant mewling?
Never heard the word mewling before in that. But we're friends, bud.
Am I hearing this pretty clearly?
We don't know each other.
They're not being quiet, yeah.
No, absolutely not.
Alright, from this I can assume you two aren't gonna try to rob me.
Another. You brought another 2 legs.
That's what my nickname is. What's up? I'm 2 legs. How you doing?
Do I see that doorway? Or the bricked up doorway?
Yeah, all of you can see it.
Do I see the glyph?
Mm-hmm.
Boy, I wish I was trained in Arcana.
Maybe ask the new guy. Actually, I should probably ask, as a dragon, are you bioluminescent at all?
No.
No.
Okay. Hey, some of them are.
Some, not this one. This one would give him away too much if you were.
I do have. I am trained in Arcana, so you can't ask me.
We seem to be stuck in a loop. Spells interfering with the hallway.
Okay. Do you see anything that'll help me? Kind of. I saw the glyph, but gotta be asked by a friend to see it.
I turn away from him and just sit down.
That's okay, buddy. I'll take a look at it.
I say nothing.
I should ask, how did you two end up down here? I don't think I recognize those voices at the party.
There was a party? I actually was in this kind of warehouse thing, and some shadowy figure came out, and then this big hunk of lug came out of nowhere and helped me out. So I just figured I'd follow him, ask him some questions.
I see.
That's his way of agreeing.
I want to trip him with my tail.
He likes you.
You found a friend.
Regardless, you were mentioning a glyph.
Yeah, it's right here on the wall.
Sorry, my eyes aren't built to see in the darkness. And because you two actually have dark vision, you see a humanoid figure wearing a brass dragon mask and in very fancy robes.
Oh, great. A cult member.
No,
Nuh-uh.
I do not have any current affiliations with any cults.
While they're talking, can I actually look at the glyph?
Sure.
In fact, I'm quite insulted.
What do you want to know about it?
Just like if I can see if I know it or anything.
Sure. Go ahead and roll me an Arcana or Occultism.
Oh yeah, baby.
Damn.
Oh,
All right.
Yippee!
This is gonna be good when you have to fight the one enemy I planned, and he's gonna kill all of you.
Oh, God.
Because you
Yay.
keep rolling 20s. All right. But this particular glyph is a glyph of warding. That being said, it's odd. Usually they're meant to keep people out of places. This one seems to be inversed. It seems like it's keeping something in.
What is in relation to the door?
Into the doorway.
Hmm.
It'd be like a lock on the outside of the door rather than on the inside. Whatever is beyond that doorway is meant to be kept in.
So
It'd be fairly
Let's-
easy to just scratch it and break it and walk into the room.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
yeah, no. I'm gonna let them know, like, hey, we should not touch this.
If you have
I
any other
immediately
questions
walk
about
over
it,
and
let me
touch
know.
it.
You should push the very resilient dragon into there.
Yes, resilient. That's we'll describe.
Yeah, yes.
But if you have any other questions, Jalen, let me know. You rolled a 20. It's just if you have any specific questions, feel free to ask.
You know
Do I know, like,
everything.
with the glyph? I don't really know. Like, would I know, like, what they would be keeping in, like, how of a level it is?
It doesn't seem particularly high level.
Okay.
As for what they would be keeping in, no, you don't know.
Okay.
It could be
Would-
anything.
Would he know what the lower level spell in the glyph is?
What do you mean by that?
Glyph of warding, the way the spell works is you cast a glyph of warding and then you put another spell into it. And when the glyph gets activated, that
It's
hostile
not like
spell.
a specific spell. It's just a story thing.
Oh, I thought
No.
you were using literal glyph of warding. My dumbass.
It is a glyph meant to ward off something.
Okay. Sorry.
Does not translate to game mechanic.
Nobody puts baby in a corner or tells him what to do, so I go touch the glyph.
Okay. As you touch it, you sort of feel almost as if you have like this pulling sensation coming from your hand that's touching the glyph. if you focused on it, you feel as if something would happen.
Hmm. Yeah, fuck it. I'll put my mind to it and just be like, get me the fuck out of here.
That's a great idea.
Yeah.
Totally a great idea. I'm like approaching the voices that are talking to try to be in figuring at this point. The more together, the better.
All right. As you focus on this, Ben, you disappear from the from one of their views. The other one can't fucking see. But
Hey,
you
the
both
ghost
feel
did.
a rush of magic as the dragon winks out of existence to your perception.
Well, he's dead.
Yeah, bye-bye. Roll new character.
Okay.
But as you blink, Ben, you feel a tugging sensation on your whole body, and you feel your brain lurch in your skull. And then you open your eyes, and you're in a room completely barren, except for a small pedestal with an orb on it.
I like do like a wolf circle around it, just like staring at it, getting all the perception views of it, see if it changes and anything, making sure it's not going to explode, and then
Make a perception
wait.
check. Okay. You circle around it.
Mhm.
You don't notice anything about it. It just seems to be a opaque black orb.
Hmm.
It's sitting on like a column, probably like 3 feet high off of the ground, like
Mhm.
in a like holder.
I'll sit on the opposite side of where I appeared in and see if the others follow through before I do anything.
Gotcha. All right, moving back to Ping and Jalen. What are y'all doing?
So the goat what actually I think my ghost can't even talk, so it's just been kind of like leading me by presence. It has no speech.
How close is Ping?
Like a few feet away. He's not super far away.
I've been approaching. Been like walking towards the voices.
And I saw Ben like disappear.
Mhm.
Okay. I'm gonna rush to Ping and grab his hand so he can touch the ward as well. And then I'm gonna
Oh.
activate it.
If this teleport puts me excessive distance from the ghost gets temporarily gone. Because it's bound to an object.
Nope, can't do that.
So, you grab him and you both place your hands on the ward as he like forces your hand onto it. Ping, are you gonna like resist it all, Ping?
Yeah, I'm gonna be like, unhand me, what are you doing?
All right, both
I'm
of you
just
make
gonna roll
athletics
strength.
checks. Yeah.
You know I'm gonna lose this. But it's gonna be funny.
Depends on the roll.
Wow.
He has the higher score, so I think
yeah,
he wins.
He wins. So he grabs it and puts your hand on it, and then you focus on that pulling sensation, Jalen, and then you disappear. Ping, you stay where you are because he can't force you through.
When you grabbed his like arm, it would have felt skinnier than you expected. Like there's a lot less under the robes than you thought there would be.
But you're just
Unhand
standing
me,
there
Fleshy.
now with this pulling sensation in your mind with your hand on this ward.
He seemed to teleport. Maybe this is an exit and we're in some arcane basement. Ghost, follow me. And then I'll follow the pulling sensation.
And then you follow him in. Alright, as you all enter into the same room that Ben is in, then you see them, like, wink into existence.
Mm-hmm.
Is there a light in here?
No.
Damn it.
What are y'all doing? As you, Jalen, can see Ben sitting across from you.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna scream, buddy, you waited.
Make me a perception check as you enter the room. Jalen. Okay.
Can I do one with Elazar?
No.
Okay.
Get fucked.
I roll my eyes and say nothing.
More
Alright.
darkness.
There's an orb in the middle. You smaller forms can interact with it.
I actually did not hear what you said on the second sentence. What?
Oh.
Small people touch.
Yeah.
An orb. If you direct me to it, I am, we'll say, competent in the ways of magic.
I'll pull out my hand and kind of like try to reach for his, and I'd walk him to it.
Okay.
Not so rough.
It's all right. That's what new friends do.
And you're courting him already.
It's okay. He's gonna be a friend too.
And actually, the first thing I'll do is this.
Boom.
Actually, I should probably click cast.
Oh my.
Send out a pulse that registers the presence of magic.
The entire room is magical.
Oh fuck! You
Oh,
just got
fuck.
flashbanged.
I mean, this one doesn't say sight; it's a pulse.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Hmm.
Okay. And it seems everything surrounding us is magical.
The walls, the floor, and especially the orb.
Ooh. So the orb is like I hear an echo from all the walls, and then the orb is like a big bass boost.
Yeah.
Wah.
Make me an Arcana check, Ping.
Arcana or occultism?
Either.
I'm gonna do occultism. They're the same for me. It's just occultism feels appropriate for me.
You feel a second pulse of detect magic emanate out from behind you, but offset almost.
Oh shit!
There's something else also back roughly that direction.
No, like a few centimeters behind you. Like slightly behind you and then to the right. So if like your pulse came out of your palm, it would come out of your wrist instead.
Oh.
So like the pulse is offset.
Yes, not yours, a second one.
Oh,
Oh shit.
that is unusual. Perhaps the orb is doing something. So do you actually lead me like straight to the orb?
Oh, absolutely.
I can't physically see it, unfortunately. So for the occultism check that I'm about to do, I'm gonna have to touch it. So my overconfident mage, after being led and having a vague idea of where it is from the detect magic, puts both his hands in front of him and then lightly touches the tips of his gloved fingers to the sides of the orb. Can I roll an occultism?
Sure.
Or all right. 14.
You can detect that this is outputting some form of magic, and it feels strange, offset almost, as if it's a step out of tune, but more than that you can't say.
I don't feel any way to bring it into tune.
No.
Okay.
And then you feel a cold spot on each of the knuckles of your hands, as if fingertips are poking through them and touching the orb.
That's weird. What do they see?
You don't know?
I don't know. I'm more saying I'm ending my turn.
You're not sure?
Yeah.
Alright, what are the other two of you doing?
I'm just watching them intently.
Gotcha. Make me a perception check, Ben.
Whoa.
Oh, come on. That was 17 for the longest fucking time.
That landed as a 3 for me. It just like, boop, 3.
Yeah, same. But, you don't notice anything as you just sort of languidly stare around. Bored.
What's
about you,
the
John?
holdup?
I'm watching what Ping is doing.
Oh, you can make me a perception check too, then.
Cool. We're dead.
Yeah, damn. We're not that perceptive.
Alright,
At
we'll
all.
move on from this for now. Give
Yeah.
people time to think. And we'll move to the other group. Soul, Turtle, Jin. What are y'all doing? Luke is not there. His character is somewhere else. He must have stumbled somewhere when he fell. But you all wake up into a stone hallway. Do any of you have dark vision?
I believe I do.
I have low light vision. Oh,
Yeah,
no.
there's no light in here, so...
I think I have dark vision, right? It says it on my sheet.
If it says it on your sheet, then you have it.
Okay, cool. Yeah. What do I see around me?
The same thing the others have seen thus far. Nothing new.
Okay.
I
So
will
big
say near
black-
the doorway you can see, there are 2 rusted suits of armor that are standing.
Standing. Okay. Hmm.
I actually don't know if I have dark vision or not.
You do.
Should say it on your sheet. Yeah.
It says it on the left side of your sheet.
I'm gonna play dead because I can't see and I don't want the fucks around me, so I'm playing dead.
Gotcha.
We just like look over and he's just like laid
It's
on
just
the
a
floor,
pile of
just, like,
bones.
He just collapses.
can I do an arcane check?
Sure. Go ahead and roll. What are you searching out for?
What's going on with those suits of armor? Is that what you said? We're at the end of the hallway?
They're next to a doorway.
Okay, yeah.
They're just standing there. As far as you can tell, they're either decorative or something at first glance. You're not sure. They're very rusted and close to falling. You don't sense
19.
anything specifically magical coming about them. Some latent magic in them at one point, but it seems to have faded with time.
Can I poke the stack of turtle's bones?
Sure. You poke him. Do you react in
Excuse
any way,
me.
Turtle?
Nope, no reaction.
I mean, if you want to stay here, that's fine, but we can both see in the dark, so we could help you out, but...
There, little one. I shall carry you.
No.
I'm gonna.
No. If he doesn't want to come with us, do not carry him. If he wants to get left behind, then that's on him.
I
The
will not
notion
leave
of
him
being
behind.
picked up, I immediately stand up and say, "No, stay the fuck away from me. I don't know you."
See?
I just want to help.
And I put my shield up, where I think is in between us.
And then you all hear a loud crash
It's like on the other side.
further up
Is it-
ahead in the hallway.
Coming from behind the door.
No, just further up the hallway.
Can I see it at all? Or
No, it's like around a bend.
Got it. Okay.
I'm gonna creep up behind the bend.
Oh,
Okay.
before we do that, I'm gonna go ahead and Turtle. You said you have your shield up, right?
Yeah.
I'm just gonna like with like my fingertips. I'm gonna grab the like your shield, and then I'm gonna like lead you with us.
All right. And then as you all walk up and peer around the bend, Maggie,
Oh,
you're falling, and the only thing that you can see is this dull red glow from the cracks, and that same creature sort of spinning around in the air that you kicked off the cliff face.
Can I try to like? I don't know how this would work or what I have to do, but can I try to like catch up to him and like grab him and kind of use him as like a cushion for my fall?
Sure, go ahead and roll me an athletics or acrobatics check.
I'm gonna do acrobatics because I have a +8 instead of a +6.
Gotcha.
damn.
Yeah, you beat him. So you just reach up and grab him by the face and then lower him under you and put your feet on his chest and just sort of like Superman dive down into the ground, leaving a small impact crater and a lot of viscera.
I think it'd be really funny if she looked over and just all three of us have our heads poking around the corner.
That's
But here's the
basically what
best part.
happens.
I don't think I have dark vision, so I'm gonna do a Superman landing and then literally look up, but I don't see shit. I can't see.
Yeah, you don't have low light vision or dark vision. So
No, I'm blind.
You are completely blind as you just feel the squish of flesh, the bulge of blood, and the break of bone underneath you in this creature's final death rattle.
You just hear someone say, "Sick."
Impressive.
What happened?
She did a really cool superhero landing.
I'm just going to like immediately like stand up and start calling for the kids. So I'm gonna be like, kids, the little ones.
And as you
Do a
say that,
perception
you
check.
hear a few more thuds behind you and around you.
Oh,
I knew it was coming.
no.
I knew it was
Oh,
coming.
no.
I was gonna do a perception check.
Oh my god.
As it sounds like burlap sacks full of jello hit the ground.
God damn.
Oh hell no.
I wonder if there were fruit carts around here. I gotta find the children. It could be dangerous if it falls on them.
I'm gonna say very out loud. I don't think you should worry about the children any longer.
I know why I didn't get any like torches or light sources.
But yeah, I was
like,
gonna ask, do I have a torch?
Did you
Do you?
buy any?
Did you buy any?
No, I actually didn't buy anything, so that's
That sucks.
Do you have light or a similar
I
light
have a
producing
dragon.
spell?
Which
Oh, you do have a dragon.
Is there a way that my Drake can make like a not like breathe fire, but like keep it so that it's like a light?
Look at what your Drake companion can do. I don't think so.
No, there's no way it can do that.
Hey, I just thought I'd ask. Leave
No,
me
it's fine.
alone.
It's fair enough. You have. It's a fair question, but no, unfortunately, it cannot. It doesn't have any like bioluminescence or anything like that.
And your fire breath is at a later level.
Yeah.
I will say I know why I didn't get any torches because I'm like I treated my character as somebody who didn't expect to get into adventuring. So I bought him like fancy clothes and a nice mask.
Yeah, my character has -1 intelligence, so I just didn't buy any.
That's smart.
My
Yep.
character is not.
So, this is purely up to you, Fletch, whether or not you'll allow this. But if you remember what me and you had spoken about the flavoring for my character, would I be able to produce light if I were to rage? If you remember what we talked about.
I do remember, but I'm going to say no. Maybe at a later
Got it, okay.
level. Also,
Yeah, no,
rage
it's-
lasts like 5 seconds, so even if I said
Okay.
yes, it would not be useful.
Okay, no, that makes sense. Okay,
It'd be
like I said,
useful
it was...
enough for me to find him.
Yeah, but that wouldn't be as funny as you flailing in the dark.
That's true. It's probably for the best I also don't have light, because then I'm going to see all the bodies.
Yeah. I did say that aloud, by the way. I did say that you shouldn't worry about the children anymore.
Hmm.
I mean, if you had light, you wouldn't worry about stepping on their corpses.
Oh,
Yeah,
I
but
will
if I don't
say-
know that they're there,
I will
I don't have to
say
feel bad.
that Jen has the ability to craft something that makes fire.
hey Vic, can you do something? Can you craft? I've seen you do it before.
Oh yeah, sure. I'm gonna God, what? It'd be the alchemist fire, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna craft an alchemist fire bomb really quick.
Okay.
Sorry.
Just to go over this real quick, Jen, you see how it says you have 0 out of 6 reagents? I'm just going to put that up to 6 out of 6 because that's how many you have. You can drag your recipes up to where it says drag formula item here, and then you can craft those. And they last for 1 day. So like if you drag alchemist fire up there, that's 1 reagent cost to craft 2 of them.
Okay.
So you can drag however much stuff you want to get up there until you equal 6 reagents, and then you'll
Would you
have
say
those
that-
for the rest of the day.
Would you say the bottle glows?
Very dully. It would be like maybe a few inches. But you could use it to light a torch of some kind if you could find wood.
Do I see any wood around?
There is a broken spear with a child's body on the end of it.
Oh,
Fuck, I forgot about that. I forgot about that.
I'm gonna.
On that note, I'll be right back. I gotta pee.
All right, cool. I'll be right back too.
My question is, like, what are you
Is-
going to do, Jenna?
What do you mean?
Are you going to be nice to me? Are you going
Are
to show me
you-
your children's body?
Do you see underneath the general chat? It says we kill kids here.
Yeah.
Of course, I'm gonna be nice to you. King, maybe not so much.
Hey, whoa. What did I do? What did I do?
It's what you haven't done.
What have I not done?
I don't know if you're trustworthy.
What have I not done? What do I need to do to earn trust?
Start a orphanage.
That would be a good start.
Make up for all the kids that we've killed.
Yeah, for all the ones that hit the ground.
And
I'm
if you
just
think about it,
saying.
if you start the orphanage, you can use your own, like, bodies. You can kill their parents and then fill the orphanage and then profit.
Oh my god.
Skyrim logic.
No, you have someone else go and kill the parents, and then you come by and are like, oh no,
No.
that's so sad. You've lost your parents. Come live with me.
Huh.
He's a necromancer. He needs the bodies, so it wouldn't make sense to have someone else kill them. Advertise it as a daycare, kill the parents, and then sell the children.
I mean, you could be like Dracula and just have flunkies bring in people. You know, he doesn't have to be there.
Yeah, but
Just
that's
get in
like
a
stage
relationship
2 of
with
the
a
business.
vampire. When the vampire drinks to death, I just take the body and use it.
That's the spirit.
And Maggie, I usually try to be nice to your characters. I just end up doing it wrong.
You can't do it wrong with this one.
Also, I thought that your character was a bear for a little bit because you said it was a Yaogwai, and I was thinking of Fallout Yaogwais.
Yeah. They got their name from Japanese mythology.
Ping.
What?
I love your little ghost guy on the map.
The placeholder tokens?
Yeah.
Ooh.
But all I can think about is that, like, you know, in SpongeBob when they have like the ghost drawn on the piece of paper.
Yeah,
That's all I can think about.
I think I
As
know
your
what you're
ghost.
talking about.
Yeah. Has a laundry list on the back.
Hello.
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 Hey there. Is Fleck
How's it
back in or
going?
no?
Yeah, he's not
Nope.
back yet.
Okay, cool. It's going. It's got me a few little crab ragoons.
I love how Jolin's just like forcing himself to be your friend.
Yeah.
He's gonna
He's
learn the
gonna
hard way,
fall in love with me.
like you all will.
Oh,
I don't know about that.
I'm back.
Bye bye.
hello.
Welcome back.
Hi.
Hi.
All right. Is everybody here?
Yeah,
Hmm.
yeah.
Me, sir.
Ah,
All right. Then we will continue. So, Vixen, what are you doing?
I'm gonna walk over to the spear
Gotcha.
that's sticking out of the child.
Yeah.
No, fuck.
And I'll go ahead and just rip it out.
As you all hear a just noise as
I
it
can see
gets yeah, you can see it. Everyone else, you just hear like this rip of metal from flesh.
And oh, by the way, while I'm walking past Maggie's character, I'm gonna be like, "Hey, hold on a second."
I'm going to wildly flail my arms in the direction.
Stop. I'm smaller than you, by the way, so you're gonna feel like
I know
arms like
it would go
reaching
over
up.
you. Yeah, it's all good. I'm not trying
Just-
to hit you. It would go
I'm not-
legitimately over you.
I'm not trying to hurt you. I'm trying to get it so that you can see. Okay.
Since my hands didn't touch you, I'm gonna be like, "Wow, you're such a strong and brave child."
Okay, give me a second. Do I need to wrap the spear with anything?
I say no, fuck it for now. It's magical fire.
Okay. So I'll use it to make a torch. and I'll kind of stand so that I'm like trying to hide the child that I just pulled the spear out of.
Gotcha. All right, you use one of your alchemist fire and light it up, and then I'll say in like a 30-foot radius around all of you, the room lights up. Well, room in quotes. Kivy and Fima, you can both see now in 30 feet, and you see that there is a few corpses scattered about, sort of crumpled from the fall, and Kivy, you are covered in blood.
Ah.
As you
Well,
Goomba
what happened to
stomped a
you?
demon.
Do I recognize the bodies as children, or do I just recognize them as bodies right now because they're so mangled?
They're pretty fucking mangled. They're small
Okay.
bodies, but they're bodies.
Can I roll something to deceive myself into thinking that they're not actually children?
Gaslight yourself to
Sure,
thinking
you
that
Yeah,
you're
wanna-
exactly.
You wanna,
Mental illness in Pathfinder. Oh boy.
you wanna go ahead and roll me a deception check? Or a society, I guess?
I'll go with deception because I have a +2 if that's okay.
Sure.
Wow.
Natural 20.
Wow.
We're dead.
Oh my god.
We're
I'm
dead.
not quite sure what those little things are. I don't know. It's best not to worry about it.
They're definitely not children.
I'm sure they're just halflings.
You're
They're
out of
just
the other
really
child, I wouldn't
small
recognize it
people.
either. So Kivi's gonna kind of like put her arm behind her head and kind of like try to get any like dirt or debris out of her hair, and just say, you know, I'm not really sure how to describe it. Do any of you happen to be wizards?
I'm an alchemist. Does that help?
What kind of alchemist are you? I don't really know the types. I don't know why I'm asking. Do you have the ability to change people?
I wish I knew how to do that, but I can't.
Oh, well. Could you learn?
Possibly.
Okay,
There's a
I got a
chance.
request for you.
What?
I got a request for you.
Okay.
Well, it's probably better we talk about this outside of the dungeon.
Yeah, we saw a door back there if you guys want to check it out. And I'm going to kind of look at Fima too.
I'm still holding on to your shield, by the way.
Yeah, he's gonna rip it away from you. Where else am I gonna go?
I mean, whatever. And I'm just going to walk past you. I'm going to hand Maggie, your character, the torch.
Am I the tallest?
No.
How tall are you?
Yeah, I thought I put it on my sheet, but I guess I didn't. I'm about like 5'4", 5'5". I'm like
You're
average
not the
height.
tallest.
No,
You are
but
not the tallest by a
Soul's
long shot.
character has dark vision, so I'm not worried about that.
Okay, then yeah. I didn't know if Souls did. I knew you did, but yeah, I'll take this fire spear from you.
How tall are you, by the way, Soul?
I'm like 7'3", I think.
You have to
'cause I put it
slouch
on
in
my-
here.
I have to slouch?
You have to slouch.
Okay, that's okay. That answers because I was actually just about to make a perception check. Now the lights are all on.
That's gonna make his back hurt.
There are some areas because of the chasm above you where you can stand up straight with like your head surrounded by the rock.
Hmm.
But for like walking down just like the hallways, you have to slouch down.
Interesting. So real quick, because I still didn't want to do that.
Sure.
Can I make a perception check? Does it look like this cat, like the structure of wherever we are? Does it look like it's been like carved, like man-made, or is it like natural?
Go ahead and make me a perception check. Or a crafting check.
Oh, okay.
Well,
I did perception.
it's fine. Just like a cursory glance, you don't have very much knowledge of these things, but it looks like the answer is both.
Okay, so it's a mix, basically.
Yeah, it looks like a naturally occurring cave that was repurposed.
Got it. Okay. And of course, I can see the ceiling, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
The only thing you can't see is just when you're standing below the chasm that you fell in. It just stretches as far as your vision allows you to see, just into black. You have
Upwards,
no
right?
idea.
Or is that
yeah, no,
around?
you have no idea how tall it is.
Okay. Just making sure. Okay. Then yeah, I'm just gonna follow behind the three little ones.
Gotcha.
Yeah. I am gonna look at Maggie's character, and impressive landing. What is your name?
Kiwi. Like kiwi, but with a V.
Kiwis don't
Interesting.
exist in Istra.
I was gonna say.
What's a kiwi?
I'm gonna say it and just imagine I'm a fucking idiot and just making up things.
That's fair. Things have become
I'm
canon
gonna-
that way.
I shall call you Kiwi from now on.
It's kiwi with a V.
Kiwi. I'm saying it correctly.
With a V.
Kiwi.
With a V.
Okay, let's move on. I'm just gonna shoo her. I'm just gonna shoo her.
Alright, I'm
You're
gonna
not-
try opening up the door while they're having this conversation.
Okay, it's
Whoa, you're gonna
bricked
ask
up.
me
It still
my
has the glyph.
Oh,
A glyph?
Mm-hmm.
okay.
Can I
Symbol
poke it?
a symbol carved into it.
Okay.
Can I do an
There-
arcana check for it?
Sure.
What were you gonna say, Soul?
I was just gonna say the armor's still there, right?
Mhm.
What? Now that we can see the armor a little bit better, is there anything of notice on them?
You see
Like
that they
particular
also have
interests?
magical symbols carved into them.
Got a 25.
Yeah, you can tell that it's similar to the one that I described for the other group. It seems to be a warding glyph keeping something in. Though this one seems, by your imagining, very powerful.
Hmm.
Do I know what would happen if I touched it?
You could probably enter the room on the other side.
I'm gonna touch it.
As you
Okay.
reach out and touch it, one of the suits of armor creakily comes to life, rears back, and tries to punch at you.
How far away is the armor from me?
You're next to you.
Next to me? Okay.
It's a tight space.
Okay. Oh, that's right. I'm like crouching like this and shit.
Go ahead and roll me an acrobatics check, Jen, to see if you can dodge the punch. Very easily, you're able to just dodge out of the way, and the armor just sort of stumbles, falls, and then just crumbles to dust.
Oh, okay.
Can I kick over the other one?
Yeah, you can just push it over, and it just sort of falls to the ground, and some of it crumbles to dust, the rest of it clattering as rust particles shoot up across the air.
And then can I try touching it again?
Yeah, you reach out and you touch it, and you feel that pulling sensation in your brain. Do you follow it?
Yeah, I just let it happen.
And you teleport into the next room. Before I describe what's in the next room, what is everyone else doing?
Thogak has no idea about anything magical like this, so he's just gonna start freaking out. Where did
I'm
my
just
little
gonna-
one go?
I'm just gonna touch the door. I'm just gonna do exactly what she did.
He's
You
gonna
feel
be
a
freaking
pulling
out.
sensation on your mind.
My mind does not think, so I just embrace whatever comes its way.
Relatable. Alright, you pull into the room. Turtle and Big Man. Little man, big man. What y'all doing?
Well, now he's stuck in the dark because if she
Yeah, I
brought
can't
that
see.
torch.
Yep.
I'm just gonna. Well, I'm not gonna stay here. You can come with me if you want. So I'm gonna kind of feel my way and then find it and then continue.
Wait, Turtle.
I don't know he's blind.
Wait, Turtle. I would be like crying basically because I think they're all like dying. I'd be like, I'll go with them, and I'll like grab you, and we'll both go together. I like grab you and put my hand up to it.
As you grab him, he just disappears in your arms. Because he reached out and touched it first.
I would like to say that I would start punching the wall, but I think because my hand's already there, I would just
Yeah, you
follow
probably
through.
just like fall in.
Yeah. I was gonna say that I was like start punching the fucking door.
Now, to describe the room. This room you can all vaguely see in, as there is, from an absolutely massive carved space, as far down as you can see, a dull red glow. Looking around, you see a massive skeletal creature suspended by chains in the middle of this room, with its arms outstretched and skin flayed off of its body, pinned to walkways with swords.
Is it alive?
I don't know. Go talk to it.
Okay, I'll go up and talk to it then.
But from what you can see where you're standing, it doesn't seem to be moving.
You said there's a walkway up to it?
There's like it's like a circular room with rings around the outside.
Okay, I'm gonna walk up to the edge then.
Where you're standing, you're at about like midsection of it. Looking up, it seems as if these rings stretch upwards towards its head and then downwards to its feet. Each of its hands you can see are pinned to the walls by two massive sword carvings of rock, pinning the hands to the walls through the skeletal structure, and the same with its feet to the bottom.
Are you alive or are you dead?
It doesn't seem to answer.
I'm gonna look at Vic. I'm like, Vic, use caution, please. It looks like it's being held there.
Yeah, it might need to be freed.
Yeah, for what reason?
Yeah, maybe it should be.
I mean, I want to know what that glowing thing is down there and what connection
The glow
it
is coming
has.
from the skeleton.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
What you perceive in Soul?
I just want to see if there's anybody else in the room with us aside from the skeleton.
Nope.
Can I do an Arcana check on him?
Sure. What are you trying to magically perceive about him?
Like, what's his deal? Like, can I figure out like what kind of magic it is?
Vibe check.
Yeah.
There is a massive amount of magic radiating in this room, and it seems as if it's two separate forces opposing each other, but more than that you can't tell. And I will say it's very obvious the swords that are pinning the flaps of flesh and its hands and feet to the floor and walls are very obviously magical in some way. I'll say this thing seems to be sealed in here.
Since those two are investigating, Kiwi's gonna like look over at the cat thing, and sorry, Turtle, and ask if he has any ideas.
Yeah, I Do you call him that, the cat thing?
No, I just literally turn to him and say, "Do you have any ideas?"
I saw that, Fletch.
No ideas.
Do you have any skills?
Many.
Okay. Can you use them?
At least we should be. I haven't done it.
Okay.
None that'll be helpful in this situation.
I real quick before anyone else continues further, I want to turn around because I didn't move. I want to turn around. Is the door still there?
Yeah.
Is there another glyph or is it just a regular door this time?
There's the same glyph.
Okay.
Is there any other doors in the room?
That you can see? No.
I
Why are
don't
you
think we should be-
laughing?
No reason.
Seems like a reason.
Anyway, I'm just gonna say out loud. I don't think we should be in here. It
You
seems
wanna
like
go
this
back to
creature.
the dark, whatever the fuck that was.
It doesn't seem like there's a way out through here. I believe we should go back and see if there's a way out from that way.
Clutch, can I immediately turn around and try to use the same way out as I did in?
Yeah.
Okay. Does it work?
No.
Mm,
So we can't leave.
that was gonna be my next move, but thank you, Maggie. Fuck.
You told me to leave.
Oh no! I'm saying thank you because you've confirmed what I was already thinking. Well, shit.
So what does the room look like from what we can tell?
There seem to be many circular stone platforms ringing the outer walls, and then in the center there is a massive skeletal creature whose skin has been flayed from its bones, stretched to these stone platforms, and pinned to the stone with swords.
Gross.
Its hands are stretching on either side of the wall, as if crucified, with two massive stone swords pinning it to the wall. Massive in the sense of, like, hundreds of feet big.
I'm
And the
assuming
same with its
skeleton-
feet skewered to the ground.
Okay, can I walk to the other side of the room to see what's over there?
Sure, as you walk to the other side, you can see the back of this creature, and there is a pattern of swords crisscrossing with golden chains between each other across its back, and these chains seem to be arcing some sort of energy. And the entire room is lit by a dull red light emanating from the skeleton itself.
Soul, do you know what that is?
I know what it's based off of, I believe.
Yeah?
Mm-hmm. My character
we
doesn't know
can't-
that though.
Yeah,
Anyway.
I was gonna say, but we can't metagame.
Well, yeah. As soon as Thogak sees that, of course, the walking back out doesn't work. Then yeah, I guess I'm just gonna be on alert, and I'm gonna continue to follow. Vic, and if she needs to like get to like any like higher positioning or anything to view anything, I'll like pick her up or something.
There are stairways that lead both up and down to the other platforms.
Okay.
And then the topmost platform seems to end just below the creature's jawline, as if its head is resting on it.
Mhm.
Are we able to see
Go
if
to the
there's
top.
Yeah, I was gonna say, is there like enough space for us to stand in front of the skull?
Yeah.
Okay. Then yeah,
For some reason, I was thinking it was like a normal skeleton, not like it
No.
was
No,
like
it's a
huge.
giant. It's hundreds of
No.
feet tall.
Okay,
Yeah.
yeah. Go to the top.
Yeah.
It's one skeleton that has like hundreds of feet big long swords pinning its arms to the wall.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I've committed many a sin.
As you walk around, you can see that on these stone swords, pinning it in every area that you can see, seem to be carved in glyphs made of some silvered metal. If you'd like, you can make an Arcana check or a crafting check to try to identify that.
I'll do the
crafting check.
Okay. I'll do one just for the hell of it. Fuck it. I have 0 in this, but fuck it.
You would get a +6 soul because
I
of
would.
Goliath's stuff.
Oh, cool. Okay.
Oh,
Well-
fuck.
Nice.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, you both know what it is. This is platinum.
Oh.
And each of these swords on either side has 8 runes on it. Each of them made of platinum.
Oh.
And these runes seem to be glowing. And
What is-
each of you would know that platinum is a very rare resource and very magically active resource.
I think Thorgak and Vic would just like share a glance with each other. Like, what do we do now?
We need to use caution. Let's continue. Let's continue to this thing's face.
Shut up,
That's all we-
Ben.
That's all we can do. A Thorgasm. Oh my god.
Jesus Christ.
Hey, I'm not touching any of those, by the way. I am absolutely not touching that. But I'm gonna continue upward.
Why? You don't want to touch my swords?
Mm-mm.
My cool fucking swords?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
You don't
Yeah.
want a cool magic sword?
Yeah, that I probably could pick it up, but I don't want to. I'm continuing up. I'm continuing up the platform.
Same. Go to the top.
Free sword over 6 feet. It's a free fucking sword. Oh my god.
Slay your enemies.
Slay Queen. I would take that. I would take that if I
Yeah.
saw it.
That's called a Zweihunter, whatever that one's called. I forgot.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
It's Wiggles.
Sweet.
Actually, it's a flamberge because the sword is wiggly.
Oh. Sorry.
Actually.
Actually. Ow, motherfucker! Sorry.
Sound like it hurt.
Yeah, it did. I just slammed my heel into my chair.
Hey, don't
Ooh,
do
boy.
that.
Ouch.
Yeah, I tried not to, but unfortunately, I'm retarded.
I'm
Anyway.
not
One of
sure
us,
what
one
to
of
do
us.
in this situation.
I'm gonna go talk to the thing. Is basically what I'm gonna be doing when I get up there.
Yeah, but as you climb up the stairways, quite a few of them leading, circling upwards, you eventually reach the top where you can see this thing's skulls. You can see that its eyes have been removed. It has 3 eye sockets. 2 large horns are coming off of its head, but they seem to have been clipped off.
Hmm.
And then you can see that its tongue has been rolled out of its mouth and skewered with more of these swords.
What's
Oh.
that tongue do?
It's just like an
Nothing.
at-home tongue piercing.
More. You said more of the fucking swords are on it.
On the tongue itself. The tongue has been rolled out, and on each side of the tongue there are 4 swords, each of them connected by a gold chain to the others.
Hmm. So if we were to try and talk to this thing, it wouldn't be very perceptible, right?
I don't know.
Hmm.
Maybe not.
I'm gonna try talking to it anyway, just for the fuck of it.
What do you say?
Creature, do you know a way out of here?
Silence greets you.
Can anybody else get any ideas?
This is real dumb. I'm gonna try and pull a sword out of his tongue.
Oh my
Hmm.
god.
Does anyone stop him?
I'm sorry, Turtle, but I think I would try and stop you. I don't think we should try and pull the swords out.
Okay.
Yeah. Unless anybody else has any other ideas. So as of right now, before I do whatever I'm gonna do, does anybody else
You're
have any
doing the
other
funny option. Do it. Commit.
Actually, while they walk up to the top, can I walk down to the bottom?
Sure.
And
Or just
one
do
other
it.
question, actually. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off, Turtle.
No, you're good.
The other swords, I know you said they're quite large. These ones that are holding the tongue down, I'm assuming they're a bit smaller,
They're
right?
8 feet long.
8 feet long. Okay.
There are
Jesus
There are 8
Christ.
swords that are 8 feet long, each with 8 runes on them.
All right.
Well, they have 16 runes on them, 8 on each side.
So how about this? All right. So Turtle, I'm your character. I don't even know your character's name yet.
It's FEMA.
FEMA. Oh, yeah. Okay. FEMA. Let's wait before we make any haste decisions. I would like to speak to this eventually as well.
I'm just gonna make a suggestion real quick, by the way. So I can't do this. But you can. You could probably check and see if you know what the runes say.
I don't know if
Do
I can
not
try.
remove.
Yeah, really. I'll try. I mean, I'll look just for the hell of it. I don't think I'll be able to
could
know
I
it.
tell what? Wait, was the crafting check the runes? Cause could I tell what?
It was
any of
just
them
seeing
said?
what the runes were made out of. You'd have to make
Right.
a religion check to see if you knew what they meant.
Can I do one of those?
Sure, you could try.
I mean,
I
I
have
only
a
have a
plus one.
plus one. I also
Yeah,
have a plus one. Now I got a 6. You try.
Jesus Christ.
Yay!
So how does the lightning strike down on us and kill us?
Rocks fall, we all die.
Rocks fall. Bye-bye, bye-bye. Another chasm opens up and you go deeper.
Oh no.
Actually?
No.
Chasmception.
Yeah.
But Soul, each of these swords, at least the ones you can see standing at the skull, each sword, the runes are a different prayer to Cosm against corruption and to be steadfast.
Okay. But we should not touch these swords at all.
The first 2, verbatim, basically just say, speak no evil and hear no evil.
We do not remove. I'm actually gonna pick up Turtle, and we're gonna go downwards. I'm actually
should
picking up Turtle.
Fucking fight your ass. You don't pick him up.
All right,
He's
I
gonna
won't
put
pick
you
you.
on.
I won't pick you up, but I am absolutely gonna stop you if you try to touch the swords. I'm gonna tell you exactly what Fletcher said. These symbols are warding off something that is gonna be coming from this beast. We should not touch these swords at all.
Damn. That's unfortunate.
Yeah, as that was happening, Jin, you said you were walking downwards?
Yeah.
As you walk downwards, to get to the next staircase, you have to circle all the way around to get down. And as you circle all the way around where the peeled flesh of this beast, on either side of the circle, there are 4 on each side of these peels of flesh with a sword stuck in them.
Wow, this thing is really held down, huh?
This bitch a fillet.
Guess how many layers there are?
Yeah, but nobody's there to stop her if she were to try to touch him.
16.
Wait, what?
Every layer has 8 skin flaps held down by a sword. There are 16 layers. Every sword has 8 seals on it. There are 8 swords in the tongue, and on the back there are 8 swords. The swords on the back and the tongue both have 16 chains suspending them.
Yeah, we are not touching this thing.
I wasn't gonna touch anything. I was just.
Well,
gonna
no,
keep going down.
I'm just saying I'm not. You're not even near me, so whatever I'm
No,
saying,
but
you
I
can't
don't
even
even
hear.
know what you saw, so I could
Yeah.
have, within theory, touching it without not knowing what it was, but I'm not going to.
Yeah,
Although I think Fletch wants me to touch it.
he so wants us to touch
Sounds
this
like
shit.
fun.
He's tempting so hard.
He's making it sound really cool for me to pick
1,
up.
2, 3, 4.
Yeah.
Half the party dead.
No, I would never.
New character time.
Not in the
Yeah,
second
really.
session.
I was.
Third or
I'm so
fourth,
tempted to.
maybe, but
Mm.
You can't stop me. Because you just walked away with Turtle.
you are up
Oh,
there
oh.
alone right now.
Wait, who is me?
No,
Me.
Maggie.
Oh, Maggie.
A
Oh,
low
You
intelligence
walked away with
character.
Turtle.
oh shit. Okay. I can't. I don't know. Maggie, you were standing right next to us, right?
She saw you walk away, and she heard
Yeah, I
heard
didn't
you
say I
say,
walked with you.
"Don't
Fletch.
open it." But that's
Fuck
it.
you, Fletch. Fuck you.
So Maggie, as you stare at this creature, Well, into its eye sockets, I suppose.
Okay,
Vodka,
I'm not gonna
what's
touch
she
it.
doing here?
Well, I'm not gonna touch it. I promise. I walked away. I'll walk away.
Can I ask
flipped
what the
coin
roll
to
was for?
decide if I did it.
You should
Can
touch
I ask
it.
what the
I
fuck?
She
was-
flipped a coin.
Yeah, she
I
flipped a
flipped
coin.
a coin
See
to
if she
decide
touches
if I was
it.
gonna touch it or not.
Oh my god, you left it up to a 50-50 chance, Maggie? Jesus Christ.
It's,
Yeah, that's how you should do it.
Yeah, I didn't touch it. She almost, like, she gets really, really close. Like, her fingers are almost grasping at the handle, but then she, at the last second, goes, "Oh no, he told me to not do this."
Do your
and then
fingers
turn around.
touch the sword at all?
No, they don't.
Okay.
I can roll if you
told
need
to
me
lick
to.
it.
Stop, Maggie, just leave. No, please.
No, did any of your skin touch one of the swords?
No, she would have got really close to gripping it, but instead her hand just kind of like hovered over it. Like, you know what I mean? Like they're almost grabbing the handle.
I get
like
you.
They don't. But I can roll. I can roll to see if I accidentally bump it or trip on my way out.
No, it's okay. It needs to
Okay.
be a
Trip over
conscious
your tail.
choice.
Yeah, I could trip over my own tail. It's fine.
No.
Wait. So, how far down does the staircase go?
To the bottom.
All the way to the bottom? Like,
Mhm.
I would see its feet?
As you step off the final stair, you hit the ground, which squelches beneath your boots.
Oh.
I'm not even wearing boots.
Oh, yeah, he got paws. He got fucking paws.
Squelches beneath your paws.
Feel it between
That means
your
it goes
toes.
between your toes, Jenna.
As you step on whatever this is, your claws digging deeper into it by accident to regain your balance as this red viscera leaks up through the floor.
Imagine putting your foot in a bucket of jello.
As soon as I felt that, I would probably step back onto the last step that I was on, that I knew that was solid.
Then you are there.
I guess I would say that I know that I would be making my way down towards her, I guess.
Mhm.
Because you still have the torch, right? And I have to lead Maggie and Turtle anyway.
Yeah, who is now? I mean,
don't
the whole
have the
room is.
torch.
Yeah, you still have it. It's just the room is
No.
lit up. Oh, do you not?
No, I gave it to Maggie's character.
Oh, that's right.
Oh,
Yeah, my
okay.
bad. Yeah, you're right. My bad.
I'm still walking around with that fire stick.
Okay.
Fire stick.
Yeah. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and I guess I'm gonna go ahead and join Vic.
You've also not told me your name. You asked me mine, and then rudely did not.
I
introduce yourself
did.
either.
Oh my! That's actually my fault. I'm sorry. Let's rewind the tape. My name is Stogak.
You're just retroactively telling me you told me
Yeah.
your name.
Would I be able to tell, like, what the red viscera was?
It's blood.
It's just blood?
Yeah.
Is there
That's
any
what
other
it'd
way
be.
to describe viscera? Yeah.
Was it coagulated blood, or is it just like watery blood?
It's fresh.
And is
Oh.
there any other parts in it?
No. Just blood.
Does it look like somebody had a big spaghetti accident?
You know how it is with spaghetti.
Oh,
Or
shit,
was
my
there
spaghetti.
time of the month?
Oh shit.
Oh, God.
I will say,
Can
if
you
you'd like,
tell
you
if
can
it's
make
a-
me a perception check.
Okay, I will. Can I tell if it's a boy giant or a girl giant?
Well,
Oh
it has
my
no
God.
cock or vagina, so you can't tell.
I haven't seen that shit forever. Oh my god.
anus is bleeding.
Nurse is bleeding. For the love of God and all that is holy.
Damn it!
My anus is bleeding.
That's good enough to see. But I will say... Oh, go ahead, Turtle.
If I'm gonna eat dinner, I need to actually go before the food halls close. So I'll be back in like a half hour.
You're good.
Oh,
Is that
okay.
right?
Go ahead.
All right, be back.
I accidentally kicked Turtle. He turned into a pile of bones.
So sad.
Like a dry
Punted
bone.
him.
But as you take a glance around, Jen, you can see that the two swords, the giant ones that are skewered through this creature's feet, seem to be, you can almost tell around the wounds that they've inflicted, you can see something like bubbling and pulsing as if the flesh is trying to regenerate, but the sword won't let it. What, Soul?
You're really wanting us to touch it, don't you?
Don't give in.
I think me and you. I think I know what this is.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
What is it?
Share with the castle.
Share your
Anyway.
theories.
Come on now.
I have
that
a
way.
guess,
Think of
but I don't know if
Evangelion.
it's based off of anything. It's just a wild impulse.
I know that there is there's a god that's undying that people try to like keep basically mutilating it to keep it keep it dead or in a state of decay, something like that.
Mm.
Can I walk up to the feet?
Sure. You suck on its pinky toe.
No.
Nom, nom.
Oh God.
I guess right now, whatever Vic is about to do the blood, the viscera. It obviously is coming from the creature, right? Do I see it like dripping down from like above, or is it just kind of pooled around here?
The floor is made of flesh.
Oh, got it. Okay.
It's coming from the floor.
Hmm. What are you gonna do, Jenna? I'm curious.
Something stupid, because I feel like we're not getting any farther in this.
I think temptation is what's going on here.
I'm gonna touch it.
Okay. As you reach out and touch it, you feel the jagged lines along its bones as your fingers caress around its clawed toes.
I would say I'm more touching where the sword is impaled.
Oh, okay. Then you feel the bubbling of flesh and heat as this creature tries to desperately regenerate its form, but whatever divine power is in these swords is keeping it at bay.
I guess while I have my hand on it, I'd be like, do you need help?
As you say that, you just hear a cacophony of whispers throughout your mind alight, all of them screaming and whispering at the same time, never-ending noise, and you can't hear any words specifically.
I don't think he's having a good day.
I can't understand what you're saying if you're trying to tell me something.
As you say that, make me a will save.
Okay.
Oh,
Real quick, Fletch. Also, question:
Mm-hmm.
Do I hear her talking out loud?
I don't know. Were you talking out loud, Jen?
I'd probably be whispering.
She's probably not.
Okay.
Also, as a dumb thing, Fletcher, if it would have possibly affect what's happening on their end, if I wasn't learning anything more on the orb, I was planning to put occult energy into it to see if I could activate it.
Gotcha. Good to know.
Which, that's what I was planning. Things might change, but
We'll flash back to you guys in a moment. Don't worry.
if that possibly affects what happens in their room.
These are separate entities.
Okay.
I'll just give you that one. They're separate.
Okay.
Equal, also not true. As you say that, Jen, all of these voices, millions of voices screaming in your head unite into one voice, and it's just screaming in pain.
Is it enough for me to like fall back and
Yes.
like be holding my head?
You take 10 psychic damage.
Okay.
Jesus.
Oh shit.
Holy shit, that would half hit me.
Damn.
It
That w-
basically half hit me too.
Just the residual energy of this creature's voices screaming in your head sends blood gushing from your nose, ears, and eye sockets.
So by the time you come down there, she's probably on the ground just screaming.
Oh my god. Well, yeah, I'm very. I'm gonna go pick her up. I'm gonna go grab Jen or Vic. I mean, I'm sorry. Vic, are you? What's wrong?
Too many
fuck this
voices.
Fuck this one. Where's that penguin? I want that one. Hell yeah, let's go. Sorry.
Okay.
I saw the little penguin. I couldn't help myself.
Okay.
All right.
What'd you say, Jen? I'm sorry.
She said too many voices.
All right, I'm just gonna scoop her up, and I'm gonna try. Since we're down here, I'm gonna try and see if there's any other way out of this place.
Go ahead and give me a perception check.
Yeah. Can I do another 20? Let's do this.
Close.
Yeah.
I'll say there is a spot in this fucking miasma of viscera that seems to be roiling and coalescing on the ground.
Oh, like as if it's like bubbling, like as if there might be something
Yeah.
underneath it.
Mhm.
Okay. Well, I'm gonna look at both. I'm gonna look at both FEMA and Kiwi, and I'm gonna tell them we need to get out of here like right now.
Can I still hear the screaming?
Probably.
No, it
No.
stopped. Once you let go and stopped focusing on it, silence.
Is there any wall that looks like it would lead to another? Like, is there any wall that isn't made of flesh anywhere around us?
The
That
only
I-
place that's made of flesh is the flooring. The walls themselves are stone.
Is there any magic in these walls?
Yeah.
Ready to get a headache from a detect magic?
No. I'm not. I'm hoping one of them who have magic might do it.
Well, I gotta tell you, your closest person to having magic is roiling on the ground.
Indisposed. Yeah, she's indisposed.
But if you guys
Okay.
can't think of anything in particular right now, I'll move over to Alex, who's all by his lonesome.
Oh my gosh.
You
Yeah.
can move on for right now.
Okay.
I'm
Cool.
thinking.
Pella! That's your name, right?
Yep.
Yeah, Pella. Pella! You fell.
No.
Ow!
I fell.
See, that's the reason I said it like that. She's so much cheerier than everybody else.
Yeah, she's just to have a great time.
But you stand up from your fall and dust yourself off for a moment, looking around. Do you have dark vision?
I don't know. Do
You
gnomes
don't.
have dark vision?
I'm blind.
You got low light vision. You're blind.
That's all right. I do have a room for this though. I'm pretty sure.
Yeah, you do. That's why I wasn't worried about leaving you alone.
So she'll basically like grab her hammer and sort of like strike the haft of it, the shaft, and the rune on the side will basically light up. The Paluna rune of
Nice
illumination.
Shaft.
Nice shaft. Yeah, but you light up the area around you. And pretty easily you see that you are in a hallway, much like the rest of them.
Oh, bells. A hallway under Miasto? Doesn't quite sound feminine, but we'll go with it. I'm a gnome. Get over it. And
Feminine as a
she'll,
gnome can sound.
she'll like
It's racist.
look down both hallways. Is there anything like? Is it just exactly the same in either way?
It
She'll look
seems
up.
exactly
Is
the
that-
same in either way.
she'll look up. Can she climb? Like, is there a way she can get back up to like? Because in her mind, she's like not that. Like something not awful has happened, and it's just like a sinkhole or something. Can she get back up, or is there anyone up on a
Not that you
ledge or
can
anything?
see. The chasm above you stretches essentially as far as you can see with your light source.
Oh
So-
dear, oh dear.
At minimum, it's at least like 60 feet up, but you don't see any edges.
Is there any discernible difference between either direction of the hallway?
There's
Like
a
on the
doorway.
walls or?
Yeah, there's a doorway on the right side of the hallway to the like forward direction, we'll say.
Oh, what luck! She'll run over to the door and try and open it.
Yeah, as you walk up to the doorway, same as the others have come across so far, this is a doorway that has a glyph on it. Which you don't even need to read. You can just read these. You know
Hell
what
yeah.
this is. It's a warding glyph meant to keep something in.
Oh. Well, what's this doing here? Would I recognize it as like it's sort of like the chemical markers, like how explosive, how like poisonous, like do I know how severe this rune is meant to be?
Yes, extremely dangerous.
Oh,
Not
Well,
the rune
not going in-
itself, but what it's keeping in.
not going in that door. Okay, well, this sucks because I feel like the rest of the party got sucked into this room, but my natural inclination is to not step into a giant warning sign.
Don't worry, I can fix that.
She'll be like, well, it's like I shouldn't go in there. That seems bad. She'll just start going down whatever angle she took to go toward the door. She'll just start heading that way down the hallway.
Yeah. And you walk for what feels like a few minutes, and then as you come around a like bend in the road, essentially, you stop in front of that same door.
She'll like look around. Is it like identically the door?
Yes, it is the same door.
Well, that's weird. All right. Well, scientifically, and she'll like lift her foot and do a 180 and start walking the other way down the hallway.
And then you come across the same door.
God, what would I do? I feel like I still would not open that door, but she'll be like, well, to keep things moving, and she'll be like, well, it seems like it seems like they really want me to go in this door. So she will interact with the rune, not try to like disrupt it, because you don't.
Don't let it out.
Yeah, don't break the thing. That's dumb. Like.
Yeah, but you can interact with it, and again, you feel that same pulling sensation on your mind.
I'll have to remember what this rune is like. Hope to reproduce it. Maybe not to this level. Like,
Yeah,
and
you get sucked into the room, which seems to be a room of pure darkness surrounding you, almost like a sphere of obsidian.
Fascinating.
And sitting
she'll, like-
in the middle of this room is a statue of some. You've lived in Miasto or among religious folks long enough, just some sort of traditional demon, almost uninspired looking, you would say. Goat head, cloven hooves, spade tail. Completely uninspired as a statue. The only thing that is noticeably different about it is it has 6 arms, and in each of the arms is a different weapon. In one arm there is an axe, another a mace, another a sword, another a dagger, another a pistol, and then some other weapon you don't recognize.
Does this statue's bottom part end in a snake?
No,
That's
it ends in
ping the
cloven
player.
hooves.
Okay, okay.
Oh, I've never seen a weapon like that before. Are these weapons remarkable in any way, given her blacksmithing background?
No, they just seem like normal weapons.
This seems like a overuse of a very potent rune. I should write to the mayor about this, or whoever would preside over unknown catacombs and their magical properties. And she'll like look around. Is there anything else in the room? Like, oh wait, you said blackness. She'll lift her hammer. Does the illumination like spread out, or is it like I'm stuck in a bottle of ink and there's just a bubble of light?
Yeah, as you reach up your hammer, it seems like the light spreads out around it, and it literally looks like you're trapped in a ball of obsidian.
Uh-oh. Hmm. Well, this is an interesting escape room. She'll, being naturally inquisitive, now that she's like, well, I'm kind of stuck here, she'll go over to the statue and like try and climb up it to look at the weapon she doesn't recognize.
As you walk forward to the statue, you hear a creaking and you see the statue's head turn and look at you.
Whoa! Well, that's a neat trick. Is it? I don't think. Can gnomes even experience fear, or am I thinking of Kender again?
I think you're thinking of Kinder. Gnomes definitely feel fear. When I fucking instill it in them.
You take my feet and you take it deep.
When I fucking pull my sickle out.
She'll like jump back a bit and she'll ponder. Does anything else happen, or does just the head of the stat? She'll be like, "Whoa there! Are you
see
coming
that
after me?"
the tail is sort of like wiggling around slightly now as the statue seems to be becoming more animate. Also, as you blink, each of the weapons in the statue's hands change. Where once there were the other weapons, now there is a lance in one hand, a fleck of flint in one hand, a rock, an arrowhead, or just like an arrow in general, a bow, and then in the final hand there's a flail.
That seems like a not very good weapon set, friend. What are you going to use a flint for? She'll like wiggle her hammer kind of in front of her to be like, you stay where you're at, otherwise I might have to use this kind of a gesture to be like, I don't like how you're moving there, friend.
Yeah. And then bouncing off the walls you hear its voice, as if the distant roar of cannon fire and the deep reverberations of gunshots. It speaks out and says, I'll use this for what all of these are used for, killing.
Oh, wow. That's super spooky, and also maybe just stick with the flail. That's the best one of the ones you've got.
And as you say that, each of the weapons change in its hands again. Another one is a great sword wielded in two of the hands, another one a great axe, and then the other two are holding some sort of rifle-like contraption, though far more advanced than anything you've seen.
Take cover.
This is a very strange statue. Is the statue just? Is it just like? Is it like an ad where every time I blink it's just looking different? Or is it actually like moving and like getting closer to me at all?
No, it seems to be moving as if it's standing up, but it's not getting closer to you. It's just every time you blink, the weapons in its hands change.
She will. So, like, I'm sitting on like a sloping edge right now of like obsidian. Is that correct?
Yeah, like leaning against it, basically.
Yeah. What do you do here? She will take her warhammer and like lean back and try and like spread her legs out and strike it between her legs to see if like the orb she's in reacts at all.
Sure, you rear back and hit it, and you hear it sort of echo around the area like a bell, but a much duller noise, and some of the obsidian cracks and then reforms.
Oh, this is a pickle.
And as you do that, one of the hands will reach out towards you and just pick your warhammer out of your hand.
Uh-oh.
What?
Can I
Cease.
grapple with it?
You can
Hey,
not
that's
let
mine.
go if you'd like, and he'll just pick you up with it.
Yeah, I feel like that is what would happen. I don't think she'd want to let her hammer go.
Yeah.
Hey, that's not yours.
And he'll bring you close, like face to face with him, and you can smell gunpowder on his breath as the smoke is exhaled. Cease rattling my cage's bars, and then he'll drop you.
Oh, well then, can you tell how one of us smaller life forms can get out? And she'll kind of like move away from the statue, but like look around it, like to see if there's another way to get out.
I could tell you, but why would I?
Because then we're stuck here for eternity together.
Annoy him with your smacking.
I was about to say, just keep banging the fucking the thing.
Run around smacking things with the hammer. Have to keep running so he can't catch me.
A tempting offer. You seem like a nuisance. But it has been so long since one has come to check on me. Tell me, how are the other guards doing?
I didn't see anyone. I fell in a hole and then I saw your interesting rune out front. And I touched it and now I'm here.
Do you even know where here is?
Not at all. I live up in Miasto, but I've never seen anywhere so deep.
Fuck! Sorry, I'm a child.
Never seen anywhere so
So
deep.
Naughty.
Naughty.
That is, I recently watched that Courage the Cowardly Dog episode. That's a fucked up episode to show to kids.
It really
Like,
is.
what the
Scary.
fuck?
There's a few episodes in that show that are actually like horrifying.
Yeah, I was like, what the fuck? Even? Anyways,
You're
back
Kid
to
show.
work.
Kid show.
Well, I mean, it was always had like a horror thing going on.
Yeah.
No, but there was a few legitimate episodes where it's like, wow, that was actually kind of horrifying.
That
I mean,
Pharaoh's Curse episode fucked me up. That's why my brain is like this, I think.
I haven't
What
seen that
the
one.
slab?
Yeah.
The fucking...
Turn the slab.
Yeah, that shit was actually kind of horrifying too. There was another one I think that kind of fucked me up. I think it was the one with the
Perfect.
flan.
Hmm.
Oh yeah, that one's another one too. Yeah.
Jesus. I
So
only
many.
saw like 5 episodes, and that was like the 4th one or whatever. And I'm like, what the fuck? This is supposed to be a kid's show.
Yeah.
Kids
Anyway.
horror is great. Over the Garden Wall is like one of my favorite bits of animation.
It's really good. I love that. Me and my brother usually watch it once a year.
Also, not exactly horror, but Infinity Train got fucking shafted, and it was one of the best things to come
It
out
was
of
pretty good. It was actually a pretty good show. I watched a little bit of it. I watched the pilot, I think, though.
Anyways, the funny demon statue man will just look at you and say, Miasto, you fell? How did you fall? What's happening?
I wish I knew. It was the festival whose name I definitely remember, and then an earthquake happened, and there was screaming and horrible, and then I fell into a hole that appeared.
You really don't know.
Yeah, I was out just trying to make a few extra gold pieces. And she'll, like, swing her hammer around a little bit as the glowing, like, follows it.
And as it follows it, you see his weapons have changed once again.
Can you tell me about any of those? I'm interested.
Every time a new weapon is crafted, my arsenal grows.
Oh.
That sounds difficult in terms of storage.
It is not difficult. Ever since the man picked up flint and flecked it against a rock to create a weapon, I have existed.
Oh. What are you exactly? Because to me, you're just kind of a weird statue. I mean, history check, lore check. Do I know who that is?
Sure, go ahead. You can make a history, religion, or lore check.
What was the name?
Saruam.
Let's see.
You can make religion, occultism, society, or arcana, I guess, but that one would be harder.
I mean, occultism and arcana and society are all kind of the same for me, so I guess I'll go occultism because it seems kind of occulty. So I feel like that's the part of the brain I would tap into.
The name doesn't ring a bell to you. If you'd like, you can use your hero point to reroll that, but that's up to you.
Sure. Why the fuck not? That's why. I'm not familiar with that name. I know a lot of names, but not that one specifically. What's your story, friend?
I think you already told it.
Again, ever since man first picked up a weapon against his fellow man.
Right. I mean, I got that part, but why are you here? Or how did you get here? Or do you have any friends? Or what's your favorite weapon? Or she'll just kind of
like prattle questions on.
Yeah.
No, I do not have any favorite weapons. All created are inspired by me.
Oh. Well, thank you for the hammer. And she'll swirl her hammer around again. I really like mine. It helps me do a lot of good work. You know, the glowing and, you know, the gold I mentioned before. And, you know, I'm also a smith by trade. Alloy smith, actually. It's really interesting. And she'll start talking about, like, how she gets the cheap effects on the, like, the festival kind, so she can reproduce them cheaply and make money back, and how it doesn't actually last very long.
Surprisingly, he seems like he listens.
She'll be ecstatic by this, and she'll kind of like keep talking, because usually people will either get bored or like think she's talking too fast or whatever. So she'll be like, the mixture, I stumbled upon it, and it was great, because you see, for the length of a rune, you need to use so much ingredient, but if you only tap it a bit and you include this other reagent, you can get a glow effect, and it turns out everyone just loves a bit of glowing. She'll kind of like dive deeper into a subject, because she is like part like anxiety talking, because she doesn't kind of know what else to do. So
it seems to listen intently, just intently but boredly, if that makes sense, as if it already knows all of this.
Perfect. My strategy as a player is to bore/annoy him till he kicks me out.
After a few 10 minutes probably, He'll just sort of lift up your hammer again as if to like inspect it. I assume you don't let go again and he just
Yeah.
flail around at the base.
Yeah, so basically, okay. I'm little. He's just like whips her around.
You are a very brave or stupid creature to remain here this long.
Well, I don't know how to get out. I tried the hammer and you seemed upset by it, and we're in a bit of a weird orb.
My prison and my freedom.
How does it work?
I was sealed here.
By who?
You would not know their names. It was millennia ago.
Oh.
Only a millennia? Damn.
Well,
Millennia as in multiple.
I'm like, only 1,000 years. Dude is young.
Looking good. I guess that's fair. I don't really know your name. No offense.
Saruam.
Yes. I mean, I've read lots of books, but your name, as far as I can recall, and she'll like, with her non-hammer hand, she'll like touch her chin as she like thinks.
Yeah.
She's just like holding on still.
I am the echo of the first weapon to murder.
Oh.
I am
So
the muse of destruction, the will to create a murder weapon, and the hand that forged it are my mother and father.
oh. He'll be like, oh.
Oh my.
Like you tell someone like your job is like shooting convicts in the head or whatever. You're like, oh.
He told you he was a demon. Like, it was the first thing he said when you walked in.
Well, I mean, he didn't attack her or anything, so you know, it's like, yeah, sure, demon. You're not mean to me yet, demon. And be like, oh, well, that might be why I don't know your names. I don't think we talk about murder too much in Miasto. Mostly, she'll like think again. She's like, mostly people worship just like Kazum and like aspects of Kazum. Do you know who Kazum is?
Just sits and thinks for a moment. Yes.
No. Well, yeah, he's like kind of in charge around where I live, but I mean, you know, as much as any like god is ever in charge, and she'll kind of like start talking about how like the religions of Miasto or whatever, and how they like interact with her business or whatever. Like, oh, they always come and they never tip or whatever it is.
Yes, gods.
Do you know any gods?
He just sort of stares at you for a moment. Like, he just said he's like a fundamental aspect of like killing.
Well, yeah,
I think I know
like, one. Like, well, do you know anymore? Like you meet your favorite comics, like, oh, who's your favorite like celebrity or whatever?
Yeah. Your prattling is beginning to annoy me. I will teleport you out of here, but I need something in return.
Her eyes will light up and she'll be like, oh, would you like some of the glow I was talking about before? And she'll like wave her hammer around. She'll be like, some people put it on their clothes. I mean, you kind of go through weapons fast. I could put it on the base. I could write your name so people don't have to ask you when you get here.
And he reaches out, like, one of the weapons in his hands disappears, and he reaches out a finger towards your hammer and scrapes something in the top of it. And then you blink, and you're standing in an antechamber.
Whoa! She'll immediately look at them like, what the fuck that guy do? Like, break my stuff.
And you hear, like, an echo in the back of your mind. I don't need your things, but I will give you a weapon.
Oh. Well, wait. Do I have to use it for murder? She'll, like, say out loud.
You don't get a response.
Well. Can't believe you didn't want the glow.
And you are now standing in a large circular antechamber.
Oh, is anyone or anything here, or am I just in another, like...
So, all around you, you see that there are hallways branching off, with 4 of them on each of the, you would assume, cardinal directions being larger hallways than the rest. And then carved in the center of the floor is some sort of magical sigil.
Oh. She'll inspect the sigil. Does she recognize it?
You can go ahead and roll me an Arcana check.
Can I roll, wait, I can't click that button. Damn. Isn't there a way to use your lores, or is that somewhere else?
Do you
Maybe
have a
add-
lore skill? Because it should just be beneath your core
I have
skills.
Runesmith, but that's a class DC, I guess, so that's... Never mind.
Oh, yeah, that's just because you're a runesmith. That's your, like, DC for any spells you have would be that. Yeah, it's a teleportation glyph. It seems inactive right now, though.
Oh.
It seems as if it needs a power source of some kind, and you can also tell that it is damaged but could still work. I.e., it's not going to teleport you to another sigil. It will teleport you somewhere randomly. You're not sure where.
Oh. Well, make a note of that. Maybe I'll play with that later if I can figure out how to get back here. Is there, like... So there's a teleportation rune and then the hallways that just lead off in the cardinal directions.
Yeah.
Is there anything else?
No, just a room. Seemingly abandoned.
What is with these giant empty spaces? She will put her hammer on in the middle of the room, and she will spin it. And whichever direction it's pointing in, rounding up, so if it's kind of like northwest, whatever is either more north or more west is the direction, she'll pick up her hammer and then head in that direction.
Gotcha. Sure.
I guess a 1d4 and
Yeah.
1 is north, 2
East.
never eat. Yeah. East, southwest. East it is. Oh, fisticuffs. I forgot about fisticuffs.
God, everyone forgot to change their character.
Punch bot.
Hey, I didn't.
I always forget how to.
I did it for you. I think everyone's good now. Alright, anyway.
Ooh.
There we go.
East it is. Doubly so.
It's east.
East to Queast.
Pella fucking spun her hammer, saw east, went, I don't like that one, did it again, got east again. Alright, fine.
Is it gonna be like this everywhere? She'll pick up her hammer and storm off where it's like, no, that you're going here. Like, all right, fuck, jeez.
Alright, gotcha. We'll go back to the top then, and we will get back to the room with the orb in it, with Ben, Jalen, and Ping all sitting in it.
I gotta pee.
Okay. You said you're just gonna, like, push energy into the orb thing?
I'll roleplay first.
Gotcha.
This orb seems to be echoing the energies out in this room, but it's a little off. Honestly, I'm not sure if we can know what it does unless... Maybe. You're just kind of hearing some mumbling from Kenneth. And since you're really close to him right now, you would probably notice he's not breathing. There's no, like, movement in his chest when he's talking. Like, not his mask and, like, head doesn't even move when he's talking. He's very strangely still.
That's for you, Jalen. You're the closest.
Yeah.
I'm gonna turn towards Ben and I'm like, we might die here.
You might die here.
Oh shit! I kind of forgot about that.
There's no you in team.
We are not a team.
Whatever you say, buddy. I'm gonna figure out what's going on with this guy. And then I'd kind of like tap him like, hey, are you okay?
Are you tapping on me?
Mm-hmm.
I'm just in thought. This orb is complicated.
I'm gonna slowly turn my head and chug a potion.
What's the potion?
Just a regular like healing potion.
Are
I
you
don't
hurt?
like it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Oh
You got
yeah.
fucked up.
Oh, I should have bought harm potions yet again. I wonder my character's was built item wise with the pretense of not going in combat, even though I know he will.
You will die.
I might die in the first combat.
Hmm.
Okay.
How do I take this potion, by the way?
If you're
There should be
worried-
a little button that says use on it.
Yeah.
Oh hell yeah.
Oof.
Fuck me.
Damn.
Pretty
Could have
good.
been worse.
By one.
Could have been worse. If you're worried about dying, I would step back then.
Not if you're here.
Okay. Well, seeing as there's no other path, does the orb feel like it can be lifted?
Yeah.
Then, partly with dramatic theatrics of occult casting, and partly because I think it looks cool to me, Canif will then try to start putting occult energy into the orb while lifting it.
Yeah. As you lay your hand down on top, I assume you're like laying your hand down on and lifting it up.
Like, he's already got his hands on both sides of it.
Oh,
so
you're
he would
lifting it
just
like
kinda-
that. Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
Gotcha. I didn't know if you were doing it like one-handed up, like a basketball.
Like a bowl. Like a bowl.
Gotcha. Yeah, you do that and you begin pouring energy into it. The rest of you, you don't have to make perception checks anymore now. You see a shadow of Canith underneath him lifting another shadow bowl of the or another shadow orb of the same make, and you see that the energy being poured into it from Canith is being repeated by his shadow.
And,
And
do
as
you
this
need...
energy is poured into it, Ping, I will give you an option.
Oh.
You can either A, pump both of your first level spell slots into this for a guaranteed success, or you can roll occultism for a random chance.
Oh my god.
Ooh. Ooh, do I want to gamble?
Gamba.
Gambling does work. I'm just saying.
Let's go gambling!
Oh shit.
23.
Good enough.
Turder.
I'm back.
Alex
Welcome
talked to a
back.
demon.
That sounds fun.
I gambled on an evil orb.
He did, and
That
it
sounds
works.
fun.
It does work. You all see a blinding flash of light, and the orb shatters as this happens. And then
Oh, I
you
want
all
to keep it.
open all of your eyes, and you're standing in an antechamber, and you see a particular peeved-off looking halfling marching down one of the hallways.
Since they were looking at my shadow, was there anything happening
What
with
shadow?
my shadow when it shattered?
Oh,
Ooh.
oh, oh.
Ooh.
What? Okay.
Who needs one?
Hmm.
And then looking around, all three of you no longer have shadows.
I only see this as a positive.
I'm sorry, what did you say?
I said I only see this as a positive.
I think you need to turn down the echo a little bit on that one.
Okay.
Yeah, it's gotten a little worse. It was fine when you showed it to me earlier. Alright, but Pella.
I heard him just fine.
Pella, you see a flash of light behind you, and you turn around, and standing before you is a man wrapped in clothes with a copper dragon mask on. A dragon. And then an elven man wearing an armored coat with two daggers out.
And don't forget a ghost, which looks...
Yeah, and the
kinda-
ghost.
just looks kind of like almost degraded bones surrounded by non-glowing energy.
Also, you're okay.
Whoa! Who are you? And she'll like hold out her hammer and to be like, keep away from. I've already talked to one demon today, and I just want to go home. So
Another fleshy, skinless, 2 legs. Why?
It's
A
all I'll
dragon.
say.
What do you know? Do you have any interesting? No, well, I don't know if she would say that. She'd be like, "Whoa, a dragon's talking to me. How did you people get here?"
We teleported here somehow. Fucking
Oh,
googly goo. This dude is mean, so just watch out for him. I love him though.
he seems grumpy.
Just a little bit. He hasn't had a nap, so he has that wake up voice.
Oh. All right. Well, what's his story? What's with the mask? And she'll like gesture to the weird copper mask.
Jalen's
into-
character to Ben's is like, "You're my friend now. We're having soft tacos later."
If you must know, I was enjoying a party at a local merchant's house.
She'll
When the
like
ground
lean
opened
over and like squint at you. One of those rich people parties, huh? And that's
Yes.
why you're wearing the mask.
That's a reason.
All right. Well, you look a little culty, but that's fine. I don't really want to know what you're wearing under there, so.
As
Well,
I
that's
said,
what
I
he
have
said.
no affiliations to any cults currently.
I haven't heard that
I squint my eyes
before
in disbelief.
ever.
Currently.
I just met you.
Hmm.
Anyways, my hammer told me to go east, so. And there's also a teleportation room here that's busted. I could probably repair it, but I need a power source. Also, it doesn't go anywhere in particular as far as I can tell. It seems like a random teleportation, but it might be a way out. But I also don't know where we are.
Teleportation in here. It's a shame I couldn't keep that orb. It's possible I could have attuned to it.
I was in an orb recently, and it was honestly a 7 out of 10. The company probably wouldn't have been that fun very long, but for a little bit, it was super interesting.
Is this the demon you mentioned?
Yes. A demon of murdering
I turn and walk away.
weapons and murdering with arms.
You can make an occultism or religion check if you want to figure out what that means, because your character would probably know. I'll be right
We
back.
all
though.
know what I'm rolling. It's apparently the skill I'm rolling the most today. It's occultism. Actually, I should have asked before. Could I have done necromancy? Or but nah.
Necromancy.
18.
More yippy voices to aggravate me incredibly more.
You know, I could draw some really cool stuff on you, and it would go off and pop and be different colors. You'd look awesome. I mean, you're a dragon, so people are already kind of into you, but I could make you sparkle.
So if you got a tattoo, would it be a human tattoo instead of like people putting on dragon tattoos?
Please stop talking to me.
Oh, does he have a human tattoo? That would be funny.
You could definitely draw one on him.
Like a cool, ironic dragon.
You can put me on him.
Yeah, we could do that.
I will
Is that what
kill
you want, big
when
guy?
stand.
Alright, well, it doesn't seem like he's into it right this second.
He might be later.
Regardless, you ended up in here after talking with a demon. Did my 18 tell me anything, Fletcher?
He's not here.
Oh shit!
He said he'd be right back.
Well, I was in a weird orb.
Did you make any deals with this demon?
No, he kicked me out.
I can only imagine why.
He gave me a weapon, though. I don't know much about that. He touched my hammer, which wasn't exactly cool. But that's alright, I can fix it.
Did he ask for consent first?
He did not.
How
It's
rude.
fake.
No! But, I mean, he had lots of weapons, apparently, so I'm kind of glad he was as nice as he was, despite touching stuff.
We're just having a conversation with your character, like, in character, without our characters actually being there.
Exactly. That's just the magic of my characters sometimes.
Oh no, she's breaking the fourth wall.
We had that so much of a problem in the other D&D group. The DM just went, fuck it, and gave us an item that basically acted as an ear communicator. Because it kept, like, role-playing even though the two people weren't in the same room.
I've ever heard of a campaign using the sending stone or whatever and then just calling them Rocky Talkies.
It was basically
Jeez.
sending stones in our ears.
They did that in Adventure Zone. They like found a speaking stone just so that they could talk to each other.
But I don't know who any of you are. You're just some weirdos who showed up.
I mean, it's clear that we wouldn't be traveling in the same circles normally. I should
mean,
ask, did you
I don't really know that.
originally get to your location from the ground opening up beneath you?
I did. How did you know?
You might have been in the same neighborhood. That sounds unlikely. The small slight. I should actually ask, what district of the city were you in?
I was wherever the festival was. The Central District, maybe? I don't know.
The
Not good with
festival
directions,
spanned the
apparently.
whole city.
Well, wherever people were, I was selling my rune abilities, and she'll whip her hammer around and, show off the glow. Like, I have many magical effects and powers related to my runes.
And you two, what district were you in?
Some disheveled bullshit.
What?
Disheveled bullshit. That's every district.
Oh, I was not even close to the slums.
Yes, the slums. That's what you two legs call them.
I mean, that's one of the things you can call them. I call it Happy Hills, because that's what's on the sign.
Wait, Alex, it would be really funny if your character and my character just like geeked out about our own like practices because you build weapons and I make potions.
Yeah, exactly. They would.
I mean,
she would love that.
There's something
Like, oh my
I craft.
No one wants to hear about your weird body stories.
Body horror.
So then I did sew his lips to his asshole.
No, this
said I
person was
couldn't
telling
do
me
it.
this story called A Human Centipede, and I had an inspiration. Now, I didn't do that crass thing of lips to a hole to hole. That just made no sense. Instead, I had 3 heads in the front, and I combined the vertebrae and actually started using the ribs as legs. Like, what the fuck are you talking about?
It's like it's like Human Centipede but with skeletons.
It's just like what the
Alright.
fuck?
I wanted to get them to roll, so I implemented their skulls as a sort of wheel mechanism, but turns out they didn't perform well against rock, so...
Back to the drawing board. Well, back to in character. It sounds like we were in completely different parts of the city.
I'm back.
So whatever caused that chasm is probably greater than just a normal sinkhole.
Probably. The demon seemed a bit coy about it, so I feel like he knew something, but like I said, he threw me out before too long.
And since Fletcher returned, does an 18 tell me anything about this demon?
Oh yeah, no.
No. Okay.
He's old, brother.
He's old.
If she had his name, maybe.
She does? Her knows
I
a
do,
name.
but
Yeah, what is it, Alex?
my ADHD got in the way. I remember it starts with an S and there's an H. Soheim, Sodaheim, because it made me think of sodomism. I don't remember. I wasn't listening to it.
That gnome ADD.
That's
If I
unfortunate.
S's and H's are pretty common in at least the pseudonyms demons provide.
Well, like I said, he was his father was the arm that crafted the murder weapon, and his mother is the arm that does the murder. Does that sound familiar? That part I remember because it seemed a bit over the top, but
Alright, with that, Ping, yeah, you would know who that would be.
bit theatrical. I would have accused him of being gay, but he threw me out before I could.
Alright, buddy.
Second check. Do I know if this being is gay? This was a joke roll. This is a joke roll.
Well, that was also
Imagine
a
if
joke
she was a
thing
nat
that you
20.
would have said, so.
That would have been funny. But, Ping, you would recognize that title that this creature gave itself as Saddam.
Saddam.
Sa-ra-am.
Saddam.
S-A-R-A-apostrophe-A-M.
I better write this down because he gave me something, so.
And you would recognize another of his titles, the Laughter of War.
So you met a demon claiming to be the Laughter of War.
Well, he had quite a trick with weapons. He had 6 arms, and every moment that passed, new weapons would blink into his hands and then disappear. Some of them didn't seem like very good weapons. Like, for example, one thing he had was a bit of flint, which, I mean, sure, you could kill someone with, but, like, in another hand, he had a flail. Like, why would you have a piece of flint and a flail? Like, that's just not effective use of your weapons. But
Well,
anyways.
I find it unlikely you actually encountered the real Saram. It was probably just a being claiming to be him.
You would know that supposedly he's not been seen for many, many years.
Yeah.
Said he was in
I think that
prison.
contributes to my statement, Fletcher.
Fair enough.
I'm just like, yeah, nah.
But Saram is one of essentially the first, not even demons, but fiends. And it is literally an echo of the first weapon used to kill somebody.
Oh, shit.
Other beings of this same caliber are the echo of the first murder, which is his brother.
Well, and he lived in a giant obsidian orb. He seemed kind of nice, but again, he's all about murder, which is a bit weird, but...
I mean, a lot of demons embody murder, but...
The weapon therein, not the murder itself.
Regardless.
And he said he was going to give me a weapon. I didn't really know what that meant, but he also scratched my hammer, so... And now I'm here.
You said you didn't make a deal with us. That sounds like... Demons don't tend to give things freely.
Well, he said he wanted something, and I started talking about, this cool light effect, and she'll kind of wave her hammer around again and kind of watch it glow. Be like, but he... Because, we were talking about the effect that I was selling in the festival before, which is actually a really clever modified formula that I have that makes it a temporary glow effect. It doesn't actually convey any power, but it lasts for, like...
I reach up, grabbing my head.
I can't take anymore. Let us get out of this place.
No, but I'm telling him the thing that I offered that he didn't want.
The dragon is correct. I don't see any exit around us.
And then he said he didn't want my stuff and he threw me out. Or teleported me? I guess he didn't throw me per se.
Again, I don't do it out of care. Should I do a perception for this room?
Well, my hammer said east.
If you want to.
24.
There's hallways at each of the cardinal directions, and then there's a teleportation pad in the center.
That's all I got. Yeah, okay. I
Here's
know
what's
it'd
in the
be
room, I promise.
Well, anyways, I'm going east because that's what my hammer said.
All right.
You guys can follow me if you want.
And then we
She'll
will move
march off east.
back to the other group who are standing next to the feet of a creature that's big and mean. Probably. Maybe. They haven't talked to it yet.
Mm-hmm.
You don't know.
Mm-hmm.
You don't know.
Anyway, yeah. So I have Vic in my hands. And you said that there was something on the ground that it looked like it was like bubbling, as if kind of like there was something beneath it, right?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Before, because I'm gonna go ahead and try and investigate that. Before we do that, though, right next to in the foot is one of those giant swords, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Does that sword have the same inscription that we saw on the tongue above, or is it a different inscription?
It's different.
It is a different one. Would I be able to make another? I think I forgot what I made to check that.
Religion.
Was it an Arcana? Oh, religion check. Can I do another religion check?
Sure. I'll give you a +3 because you read the other ones.
Okay. Ooh. 13.
You're not sure what it says.
Okay. All right. Well, that's it for me then. I'm gonna go ahead and investigate that little like bubbling pool thing that I saw.
Can I at all do an Arcana check, or am I completely like?
Yeah, you're like waking up now. Like you're fine for the most part. You got a really bad headache.
So can I try to make an Arcana check?
On the symbols on the sword?
Yeah.
You could make an Arcana check to see what they're doing, but to read them, it'd have to be religion.
Robin, I gotta talk to you real quick.
Or
the
occultism.
bubbling pit.
What's your number?
You could also do it on the bubbling pit.
Well, what was the thing that Maggie said that the only one that could check the Arcana of something was
You.
me? But
That's just because
of
you're
what?
the only one that has like skill in it.
But what was I gonna read Arcana on? What did she want Arcana to be read on?
I think she said something about the walls.
Yeah, those
I want to try and punch through the walls, but I have another idea, so you don't have to worry about it if you don't want to.
I can worry about it. Let me check.
Punch through the walls.
That's a 20.
All right. And what were you trying to have her read, Maggie?
I just wanted to know if there was magic infused in the walls.
Yes, there is.
Does that include the floor?
Yes.
Damn it. Okay. Maybe
It's like
we
we're
should just
going-
go up.
It's like
We've
we're going
gone down.
crawling.
You can't.
We can go up.
Get it through the door.
Up
That was
leads
it,
to the
though.
skull.
Yeah, that was it.
Yes, there is.
Is that the ceiling?
Yeah.
No.
Yeah, we could go up.
You want to go back up again?
Well, we can't go down.
I mean, I was gonna check this little thing.
Because.
What little thing?
There's there was like a as if there's like something below it. It's kind of like bubbling beneath, like where the floor is. It's as if like something's like down there.
Oh, like a drain?
Maybe, yeah. Well, I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah. All right, so I'm gonna investigate
I
that.
didn't even know that was there.
I'm gonna see if that leads anywhere, or if that's just literally just a fucking bubbling pit. I have a feeling it could go either way, but we'll see.
As funny as it would be.
Yeah.
to make it just a pit that's bubbling to fuck with you.
Yeah.
No, it is another rune that's carved on the ground itself.
Oh, another rune.
Mm-hmm.
Ooh. What should I check? What should I use to check this one?
You could do crafting, religion, arcana, or occultism.
If I were to do crafting, would I still get that +6 or no?
No.
Okay.
You could have the +3 just because you've read the runes in here before.
Okay, I'll
that's
try
it.
another religion check. Oh, come on. All right, there goes my luck. That's what, like an 11? Yeah.
Yeah, you're not sure what it is.
Yeah.
Yours are showing as private. Are you meaning to do that?
Oh, whoops.
No, he's a doofus.
Sorry.
Goober.
That's not nice, Ben.
He's not nice.
I rolled an 11.
Yeah, that you don't know what it means.
Yeah. Oh no, I was just telling Jen what I rolled.
You checked religion?
Yeah.
Let me roll really quick too.
Okay.
Nope,
Dude.
I know nothing.
Oh my god.
You could do arcana if you wanted to.
Okay.
Slightly better.
Slightly.
This seems to be some sort of cleansing rune, and you imagine that it's burning away the flesh on the ground here.
Ew. Does it smell like burnt flesh in here?
No.
Please. Oh god, I really hope not, because that actually would have made me vomit a little bit.
Nope. Less burning it away and like cleansing it.
What is FEMA doing?
Chilling.
Getting shit on.
Kind of just following around. Doesn't really understand what's going on, so he's just like watching.
What happened? Jenna touched the foot. The foot attacked her basically. She's bleeding from like every orifice in her face. And now I saw something on the ground that was bubbling, and that's what we're checking right now.
Which player is FEMA
Can I
again?
Turtle.
Turtle. Okay.
Turtle, my character is gonna turn to you while they're investigating because I can't do anything, and I'm just gonna hold my fist up with my hand underneath as if to play a game. You do not have to respond.
A bit of Rochambeau.
You'll play along.
Do you know the game?
Nope.
Okay, so because you copied her, she's just gonna pretend like you know it, and so she's gonna play rock, paper, scissors.
Yeah, he does it, but he only has a fist. He doesn't do anything else because he doesn't know what the game is. So he's just like just shaking his hand and then just rock every time.
She's gonna keep throwing out paper. Or not paper, I'm sorry, scissors. She's gonna keep throwing scissors, so she loses every time. So she thinks that you actually know what you're doing while we wait. And that's
He also doesn't know that he's winning.
yeah. Exactly.
Oh my god.
Wait, Crackers, you're good at this game.
Like,
You're really good.
wow. How do you always know what to play?
What? What do you mean?
You always know to play rock to my scissors. How do you know I'm always gonna play scissors? It's supposed to be a genius move. It's just to keep throwing out the same thing every time. And yet you beat me.
Wait, I don't know if I understand this game. I've been just shaking my fist.
Oh, you don't know how to play rock, paper, dragon melt thing? I don't really know what it's called. I don't know if scissors exist, truthfully.
Yeah, they
I should
exist.
have. They exist? Okay, then scissors. Rock, paper, scissors.
Dragon mouth
No.
thing?
Because
I
it looks
don't.
like a dragon biting when you make scissors. So I'll do the scissors thing right now. Like, just make it so that Ben can see I'm not crazy.
Wait, what?
Make scissors on camera.
I have my own hand.
Yeah, see?
I don't believe it.
You don't know what it looks like, Ben. Don't pretend.
I guess not. Fuck me.
How do you do it,
Sorry,
Maggie?
I forget you don't have disabilities. I'm sorry.
Wait, how do you do it, Maggie? Because this is how I do
If
it.
you do it horizontally. Yeah.
So you do like some weird shit like this or something? It's fucking
No,
Spock hand.
Yeah, I'll do Spock hands.
Anyway, yeah, I'm out of ideas for
I feel
the
like
room.
we're so dumb. Like we haven't figured out how to get out of here, and I feel dumb.
My trick is
I'm
to
literally,
annoy the guy
I'm
you're
literally
with.
about to do.
I'm
literally
telling
about to
you,
do the
we
move.
should touch the swords.
Go for it then. You're fucking
Yeah.
bones.
Fine. I'm gonna go all the way to the top again. I'm gonna try and pull a sword out with the tongue.
You know, there's a sword right here. Why would you go all the
Fine.
way to the
I'm
top?
gonna pull that one out right in front of me. Wherever the fuck that thing is.
Go to the top for the tongue one, so you don't take off the ones on the feet, so it can kick us.
That's the strategy. No, he'll kick us. Like that's the biggest concern.
I feel so dumb with
what's the
whatever's
plan?
happening.
I pull out a sword.
Do you go to the top to do it?
I
Or
would say go
no?
to like the midway point where it's hanging up the flesh.
I go to the very top.
Alright, you pull
Okay.
that one out of the tongue?
Mm-hmm.
Alright.
Alright. I have an idea for a backup character.
Alright. As you pull one of the swords out of the tongue, you see that the red glow gets slightly brighter. And then you start to hear whispers in your head, Turtle.
That's crazy.
Again, it seems like...
That is crazy.
True. It seems like millions of voices just sort of... just saying random shit in your head.
That sucks.
I want to touch it again, but I only have 12 HP, and if I'm down 10 again, I'm gonna die.
It's okay.
No, it's not.
Yeah, probably. No.
Man, you know who'd love that demon guy? Sirith.
That's true. He'd pull all
No,
the swords out.
bad.
Yeah, he's like, oh, wait, they just keep coming back. It's free real estate.
Free swords.
Yeah, exactly. Like, whoa, another one. Oh, another one.
But I will say, you do see the tongue start to twitch slightly as you pulled the sword out.
I pull more out.
You might have
many
made. You might be making a mistake.
Oh, I know it's a mistake, but I don't know what else to do.
Of course it does.
Because no one else knows anything how to do it, so this is the only option that I think of.
Yeah, to be fair, you were supposed to have a mage with you today. But that didn't happen.
What the fuck, Luke?
Hey, none of that now. Alright, but how many more of those swords do you pull out?
For now, one.
One more? As you pull out that sword, the red glow deepens even tighter. Or even tighter, even more. I confused myself with that one. What? What the fuck am I saying? And you see the tongue start to twitch at the end violently, as I assume you just pulled the two at the end out.
Yeah.
And then you hear the voices start to coalesce in your head more. As if each sword you pull out, the voices become more clear. You gonna pull more out?
Someone went through a lot of trouble to put all those swords there.
It's okay. We're just releasing another demon. It's fine.
It's okay.
Well, they have two swords. Why not just, maybe stab them into something, like each other?
I will say, as you pull the swords out, you see the platinum glyphs on them turn dull.
Oh.
Is everyone just gonna continue to let me pull these swords out with these things happening?
Well, I'm guessing that's where the campaign starts to campaign. But maybe that's just me being meta.
Yeah, no,
Fuck
I'd go up and help you.
Yeah, I
He's gonna
pull
keep pulling them out.
all the rest of the swords out.
All right, you
All
just
of
keep
them on the
pulling
tongue, I
them
pull it
out.
out.
As you do that, the tongue will curl back into the mouth, and each one you pull out, the voices become clear until you finally pull the last one out, and you see flesh begin bubbling across the face of this creature as its eyes start to regrow.
Oh.
Ew.
And as one regrows, it'll sort of like wriggle around in its eye socket, rolling in every direction as if its optical nerve is severed and it's just rolling around until it focuses on you.
I'm gonna give it a wave.
What's up?
Hi. And then all of the voices, all of you hear this now, will coalesce into one large voice. And it will say,
That's crazy.
"Greetings."
That's crazy.
It says it
Hello.
as if through gritted teeth.
So that's so nice.
What a cool guy. Being made of goo.
Bowling is just down the road. You make a right and it's yes.
Goo is pretty cool. Does anyone respond to him?
Yeah. Kiwi would say, "Hi, I'm Kiwi," like kiwi, but with a V.
As he just growls out like a guttural growl, basically, as you see flesh try to bubble up across the rest of his body, and then it just sloughs off into the void below, making a splashing noise against the ground, and you hear like gritting teeth cracking on the skull.
I guess I'm gonna ask the demon thing. How do we get out of here?
And you see the one eye that's regrown like look over towards the door. Can you not leave the way you came in?
No, we
No.
definitely tried that.
Then I don't know.
I have a cool roommate though, so that's something.
Who are you?
Could let you out, but I'd need a favor.
What kind of favor?
Oh no.
If you could remove a few more of these swords, I'll teleport you out.
How many swords?
One for each teleportation. And as he says that, you see his teeth grit so hard in the skull, one of the fangs cracks and falls below.
Is that including the ones that were already removed?
No.
Well, that seems like
was
bullshit.
for the gift of my speech.
Hmm.
Would you have kicked us if we released the ones from your legs?
Asking the real questions.
No.
Why don't we I'm gonna look at them and say, well, why don't we just take the 4 off of the flayed skin in the middle? If we're gonna take any off. Yes, no,
I kind of want to do his feet.
anything?
I have no
I feel
input.
like
I'm
his
not
legs are
there.
less dangerous.
Huh?
He said he wouldn't kick us, so if we do his legs, that seems like the less dangerous option.
Yeah, but he has the most around that flayed skin.
Hey Fletch.
Hmm?
Would I remember what that glyph that was cleansing at the bottom? Would I remember what it looked like?
Yeah.
Like, would I be able to recreate the glyph?
You could probably draw it.
Okay. I don't think I have anything that would allow me to draw.
I don't
Is there
think you
any?
have anything in your inventory now.
Yeah. All right. That was the only other idea I had for right now. Yeah. Let's go. Let's pull the swords.
All right, where are you pulling them from?
I suggest the middle, where the flayed skin is, where the most of them are. 2 on each side.
Well, you have, I believe, I did the math. It's like 148 swords to choose from. So
Oh my god.
there are 16 levels, and every level had 8 swords, and then the 4 swords, for one for each hand and foot, that are huge. So you've got plenty to choose from.
I guess just pull a random one.
Okay. You just pull 4 random ones.
Yeah.
All right, I'll
I
say you
pull
all.
one from the feet specifically, though.
You
I
cannot
want-
lift that. It's huge. It would
Oh.
weigh thousands of pounds.
Never mind then.
I'm gonna rage and pick it up.
Okay, y'all go and pull a sword each, and then I assume you walk back to the skull.
Yeah.
All right. And as you pull each of the swords, you see his like teeth gritting less, and his voice seems more calm as he's talking now. Thank you. Now I'll take you out of here. But first, how about a deal?
What kind of deal?
I'll answer any question you ask. In return, you have to pull 1 sword.
Oh.
Oh.
No, it's okay. You can just
Oh.
teleport us.
No, I'd like to ask a question, please.
Okay, go ahead.
Thank you. What's your name?
I'm not gonna fight you on that.
I was just asking what his name was because she introduced herself earlier and he did not introduce himself back.
Sword first.
Oh, I'll
I'm
just
just-
pick up whatever sword is next to us.
Gotcha, you just go pick one up, drop it on the
Yep.
ground.
Real quick, Fletch. Before, as it's happening, I'm assuming to ask what the deal is, we have to pull a sword.
No, that is the deal. He'll answer any
Oh.
question you ask. Truthfully, I'll say he added that in, truthfully, but you have to pull a sword for every question you ask.
You're assuming he is going to be actually following on his parts of the deal.
Shut up, Ping.
Goodness.
Damn.
But as you ask that, Kiwi, his eye will turn and look at you, and he'll say, "What the hell?"
What was that?
I heard like a Discord noise. Sorry.
He
Wait,
turns
did
and
he say
goes,
the name?
"Hello."
Yeah, he turns and looks at you, because you asked a question and pulled the sword, and he says, "I am Samael."
Sam, I am.
I'm also gonna pull one more sword and say, "Can you repeat that?"
Oh my god.
He repeats it.
Okay,
Thanks,
no
I'm done.
double
I'm done.
asking questions. I will pull a sword and say, "Do you know what happened in the city? Like why a pet formed?"
An upstart opened a portal.
Okay. I'm gonna pull one more just to ask, do you know why?
To do what any upstart does. He wants to rule.
Okay. I'm done pulling swords.
You probably should go to a different level on pulling swords.
I assume they're just going and pulling random ones.
I was. For sure.
Say bye to Istra.
I would never. I've sunk too many hours into this.
Okay, can we get to... I'm assuming no one else wants to ask any questions.
Yeah, does anyone else want to ask a question? If no one else wants to.
Nope. I'm chilling.
I'm good. I'm good.
Maggie?
I'm good. I said I was done.
Then our deal concludes. And you hear like the popping of bone and crack of flesh charred.
Hot.
And you blink and you open your eyes into a large antechamber. And you see a dragon, an elf, a gnome, and some guy in robes walking down a hallway.
Oh, I've never liked teleporting.
We're a close-knit group of friends already. Definitely can't add any other people in. Just kidding.
I don't
Well,
know. The
fuck
dragon.
you guys too.
The
Evie's
dragon.
gonna
keeps
immediately
saying
bow
that
to the dragon.
He's not friends with anyone.
He's friends with me.
Dreaming.
I still definitely still have blood coming out of my... Like, I didn't clean up the blood that had come out of my orifices.
No.
Yeah, you're just like bleeding. Yeah, you're. I guess I'm
Well.
just gonna follow the group.
More people. Where'd you come from?
More peasants.
Okay, rude. First off. Secondly, we just came from a room that had a giant godlike creature that had a bunch of swords sticking out of it.
Oh, hey, me too.
Man, everyone's meeting someone cool.
Was this creature calling itself Sa-Ra'am?
No, it called itself... How do you say it? Samuel?
Samael.
Samael?
Mm-hmm.
Am I allowed to attempt to check at that knowledge?
Mm-hmm.
Oh god.
26.
I can't tell what your dice says. Is that supposed to be a...
Oh, I still need to change the dice. That was Kato's dice with the sparkly gold.
No, we can't see what you roll.
Yeah, like there's no numbers on them.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's because he's a DM.
Oh,
He
I
has
haven't
to
set
be
the
for the summoning
public.
shit. It's because you're a DM. It's because of the summoning shit. You have to be a DM right now. That's why.
Oh, okay.
You see how on
When-
your roll that the 1d20 plus 8 is whited out? You can see the final result, but no one can see what like the additives are.
Oh.
That's for me, so that you don't just guess what all my monsters can do.
Okay.
I think I can disable that in the options because I don't like really care, but I'm too lazy to go look for it.
I'm too lazy to look right now.
Anyways,
26.
26. Yeah, Samael, he's the king of demons.
You met a being that called itself the same name as the King of Demons?
Demons?
Demons.
He seemed like a pretty nice guy.
Mine was nice too. I mean,
People in the South are way too cavalier about demons, huh?
I'm just gonna look between both parties in absolute disbelief. Just fucking flabbergasted.
I was just
Your
chatting with
flabbers
mine.
are gasted?
You all are way too willing
Wow,
to
as a
make
dragon.
deals and converse with demons. Good to
I
know.
didn't make any deal. I offered Glowy and he turned me down.
Oh, I made 2 deals. Does that mean I win?
I guess.
The second I can, I'm leaving this.
Stay back.
Well, give me a power source and I can fix the teleportation in the middle.
Well, since I posed the question to others earlier, what district were you all in when the ground ostensibly opened up beneath you?
We were by the entrance.
So they were in the slums. You were near the gate. I was in the upper district. And you were on the main road. That is a very wide area. I guess I should ask, are there any survivors that are lagging behind your teleport?
There might be some children back there.
Before we
Children.
fell into the hole, was it us that saw the hand come out of the portal?
I didn't see a hand.
Oh,
Or a
Yes,
portal. I
it
just
was
fell in
you.
a hole.
There was a portal that appeared and a giant hand came out of it.
Also an army that started murdering people. Well, murder,
I would have told them
slaughtering.
everything that I would have told them all of that.
An army slaughtering.
Sounds like it could produce a lot of bodies.
Business is a booming.
So anyone that stops this army would be considered a hero in the people's eyes.
Yeah, probably. Feel like that's what they always have festivals about.
Noted. Regardless, it looks like our group will keep slowly growing. If a third group comes in saying they encountered a named demon that comes out of my history books, this will start to sound like the apocalypse.
I will say from your last check, Ping, Samael was supposed to be dead.
Noted.
What does the air smell like in here?
Stale.
I mean, who
Dusty.
needs air? Who even needs air?
Not this guy. Alright, but for now, we will wrap up there for tonight.
No combat.